United States of America, for the singing of our national anthem. Tonight's vocalist is junior choir member Ellie Peck. All right, fans, now for your starting lineup for the Edmond North Huskies. At guard, fighting junior, number 3, Grace Jackson. At guard, fighting senior, number 21, Kate Miller. At forward, a 5'11" junior, number 23, Kendall Williams. At guard, a 5'8" senior, number 24, Skylar Durley. And at forward, a 6' junior, number 33, Jahari Hall.
You know it's this, money swallowed like sis, they done perfected the kid, got a billion on sank on my head, don't be better, pull out the road, I just win, I've been working $1 million, the devil, they see they not cheap it again, flawless, 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 yeah, flawless, 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 yeah, flawless, 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 yeah, flawless, 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 yeah. You know it's this, take a perk and it's talking this shit. Money swallowed like sis, they done perfected the kid. Got a billion on sank on my head, don't be better, pull out the road, I just win. I've been working $1 million, the devil, they see they not cheap it again. Flawless, 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 yeah, flawless, 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 yeah.
Hello, Tiger fans. Welcome back to another ArrowVision broadcast. I'm Ethan Scott, joined alongside Coach Tiffany Jones, and we have a huge matchup here between the Edmond North Huskies as they take on your Broken Arrow Lady Tigers. Coach, how are we doing tonight? How are we feeling about such a big matchup here?
Man, what a great way to start first home game, right?
Yeah.
I mean, great. We've got student section here tonight. We're ready to make some noise. We want to make Tiger Fieldhouse a place that people hate coming to play because of the fans that are here. So I love it. It's going to be a great night tonight.
For sure, huge matchup. Edmond North with a lot of championship pedigree.
Yeah.
Back-to-back champions about 3 seasons ago, and then last season the state runner-ups in the tournament. What do the Tigers need to focus on in this matchup?
Well, I think this will be, it's an early matchup, in the season, really in December. Edmond North is known just for their tenacity and how physical and how tough they are. And so this is going to be a good match for us tonight. I mean, it's going to be a battle out there. It's going to be a war. And you could maybe describe it as a little black and blue. It's going to be a lot of bruises tomorrow, but that's what they're known for. And how are we going to respond to that? I think that's going to be there's something about that championship experience that's just it's an X factor. But we've got here we are. We're starting seniors, and they've been there, done that. They've got a lot invested in our program, and we've got people coming off the bench with the experience, even with the addition of like Kate Wigington coming in. She's got a lot of great experience. So we have had experience in a different way than what they have in the state tournament, but we are still I think we're hungry.
Starting for the Lady Tigers here tonight, we have Macy Marasini, Peyton Dolan, Rakaya Bowen, Mackenzie Mathurin, and Taryn Jacobs. Should be a good matchup here as tip-off is about to get started.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, tonight, and just matchups. Once again, the physicality of Edmond North and Jahari Hall, what she brings, because she's such a tough post player inside, and how we're gonna handle that inside. But Taryn has been so consistent, even last year on covering the post inside. So.
Well, the Huskies win the tip, and here we go. Passing it around, good ball movement here. Jackson inside, passes it to Hall. Hall backing down Jacobs. Rebounded there by the Huskies. Into the corner, Jackson with it. Gives it to number 24, Skylar Durley, who passes it. A lot of ball movement here early from the Huskies as they find someone. And that one is going to be good there from number 21, Kate Noller. And that's what's going to open up the scoring here for this ballgame. Thurn with it. Gets to Marasini. Back to Mathurin. Gets that one to Dolan. Into Bowen. Back to Dolan. Now to Marasini. Trying to back down her defender. Finds Mathurin. The Michigan signee pulls up from three, and that one is good there for Mathurin. That opens up the scoring here for the Lady Tigers.
It's a great first possession to get exactly the shot that they wanted. I mean, we didn't force a shot, good execution, lots of ball movement, making the defense rotate.
With it is Jackson. Now Hall. Hall motioning the offense, trying to get it set up. Gets it inside there to Durley. Durley with the fadeaway. That one no good. Rebound Bowen. It's a forceful one right there, carrying it up the court now. Here for the Tigers. Goes inside, goes up with it. That one's no good, but it's rebounded by Jacobs. Jacobs goes up, and she's going to be fouled, and then she'll be heading to the line for two.
That's something that Taryn contributes so well to the team on, is just her being able to hang out the basket, get some trash baskets down there, picks up an offensive rebound, and then more importantly, we get a foul on Edmond North.
Jacobs, a senior, just like majority of the starting lineup here for the Lady Tigers. It's a very well-oriented team that Coffee has developed here. That one's rebounded by Bowen off the miss from Jacobs. Thurn went up for it, couldn't get it. Picked on the floor, Marasini picks it up. Tigers have possession once again, gets it inside to Jacobs. Back out to Marasini in the corner. Good fake there from Macy Marasini. The layup is good, a lot of contact there.
Tell you what, strong finish by Marasini is a good read. As soon as they backed off, just a little change of pace, and they took off.
Hall losing it. That one's going to stay with the Huskies.
So much of Edmond North's offense is going to go through Hall, and that's going to be the same theme all night long. The ball's going to go through her hands, and so how are we going to handle that, and are we going to be able to rotate and cover things?
Noller inbounding. Finally able to find Jackson. She'll give it to Durley. Mathurin on her. Jackson now with the ball. Hall with it. Jacobs defending. Makes Jacobs fall, and that one's going to go in for the Huskies.
Taryn trying to take away the drive and make her shoot over her outstretched arms, which is good. But we got to have some help when she puts the ball on the floor. We got to get some help down there.
It's already looking physical here, Coach, like you were saying. Marasini with it. Goes up with her left. That one no good. Rebound by nobody as that one goes out of bounds, and that's going to go back to the Huskies.
Once again, good, for Edmond North right there, just defensive rotation. Traditionally, they're really good about rotating, getting weak side help coming down and making people make the extra pass, and got in some trees in there and just stepped on the baseline.
Durley with it. Passes to Jackson. Screen set there for Jackson. Making some defenders switch. That one now to Noller. Good defense here by Marasini. Goes up with it, and that one is no good, but she will be fouled as Kendall Williams is going to the line.
Foul called on Tigers number 33, Taryn Jacobs.
We're going to call that foul on Taryn Jacobs. That'll be her first of the game.
Number 23, Kendall Williams to the line.
Well, and that's a situation. We had Peyton was getting posted up inside, and we've got to get some help because that was a advantage Edmond North on that last possession after we had to switch on the screen.
Free throw by Williams rolls in.
It touched every part of the rim on that one.
Marasini with the ball. Bounce pass there to Mathurin. And Mathurin's going to lose that one. Taryn Jacobs, as well as a pack of Huskies going to the floor. It's going to be a jump ball heading to the Tigers.
Obviously, Edmond North aware of where Mackenzie is on the floor, and they're going to keep pressure, keep a hand in her face, and just try to pressure her all night long.
Marasini with it. Gets to Bowen. Bowen goes up. Layup is no good, and they're going to call out of bounds. That's going to go back to the Huskies.
It's kind of a little bit of a late call. I think everybody was looking for some contact. It was a great back cut and a good look. I don't know if we just lost it on the way up or not, but it was kind of a delayed whistle.
Durley going left. Screen set by Hall. Gets it to Noller. Noller, that one's going to be stripped away there by Marasini. Fast break opportunity here for the Lady Tigers. Marasini slowing it down, however, gets to Peyton Dolan. Gets it back to Marasini. Mid-range jumper. That one is good there from Marasini.
Really good to get a little bit in transition.
Durley goes up. No good. Rebound Marasini. Gets to Mathurin. Mathurin pulls up with a hand in her face, and that one is good. That's a two-pointer there for Mackenzie Mathurin. Tigers lead 10-5. About 3:50 left here in the first quarter. Jackson wide open mid-range shot. No good. Huskies can't respond. Good outlet pass there by Mathurin. Inside to Bowen. Bowen going to lose that one, and that's going to go back to the Huskies. Substitution made. Peyton Dolan coming out of this game for number 5, Kate Wigington.
Wigington's new to the Broken Arrow family this year, and she brings some experience. She's from a different team last year when she was playing, I believe, for Verdigris. But I know she brings some firepower and some energy to the game also. Adds some real depth for us.
That's what you need in a game like this. Noller passes it to Williams. Durley, excuse me, no good. Rebound there by Williams. He gets it back to Durley. Durley for the same shot. Tries it twice. Goes in the second time. Marasini with it. Mackenzie Mathurin drives inside. Layup is good there from Mathurin.
That's a good transition because nobody stops the ball. Nobody helped. That was a good read just to see how wide the whole lane was open for her. So that was a great take and strong finish at the basket.
Williams with it. Gets it to Jackson. Bowen guarding. Crosses the pass there to Noller. Then finds Durley inside the Hall. Top of the key, she pulls up. 2 people on her. Bank shot, and that one's good.
I don't know if she called glass on that or not, but it counts.
Marasini goes through the legs. Screen set by Jacobs. Gets to the roll. A little bit of a force pass there. That's going to be taken back by the Huskies, but a jump ball called there by the referees. And that'll still remain with Edmond North.
And we've got to see that rotation. We threw it in there a lot of traffic, and Edmond North had 2 people rotating in on that back cut, and it just they filled that gap really quickly.
Huskies making a sub as Williams is going to come out of this game. Sorry, Hall is going to come out of this game in place of Kinsey Hazard.
Defensively, we've changed looks now. I got out of a man defense.
It's like a 2-3 zone here.
Looks like a 1-2-2.
Durley, Noller. It's it back to Durley, who finds Jackson in the corner. Good rotate there by Wigington. Durley with some pressure.
That's
Referee's going to call travel. We'll see that from up here. And they'll go back to the Lady Tigers as they make a couple of subs themselves. Here's number 30, Soraya Matthew. And number 10, Janiyah McCary.
I'll tell you who caused that turnover was Kate Wigington being in great help defense. I mean, we're in a zone, but she was in there, made it very uncomfortable. Little spin move, which they're obviously Edmond North is known for. It's one of their well-used moves there, and so Kate seeing that and helping in causes that turnover.
The layup is good there from Matthew. The subs automatically making a difference here for the Lady Tigers. Hazard. Wigington on her. Jackson passes it back out. Layup is going to be blocked there by Bowen. As number 12, Alex Bednar, had no chance.
Yeah, Bowen says, not in my house tonight, thank you.
Kate Noller inbounds it. That one is going to be taken away by the Tigers. Mackenzie Bethurn with it. Dribbling it up the court here. Gets a defender off of her, and that one is no good. Rolls off the right. Durley with the rebound. Durley inside. That one almost lost again. Noller gets it. Back out to Jackson for three, and that one is good. And it's just a two-point ball game here now. 45 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Wigington, that's going to be a travel there to knock a foot set. Maricini back into this game. She'll be taking over for Mackenzie Bethurn.
Coach Coffey getting Mackenzie just a short breather here at the end of the quarter, and what's great is that we've got depth to do that this year.
Durley. Very closely by Wigington. That one's going to be stolen there by number 30. The Lady Tigers, Maricini layup. That one is going to be a foul called there. And she'll head to the line for two. Good defensive awareness there by Soraya Matthew to set that play up.
And I tell you what, Macy's not ever going to back down from anybody, so she's going to take it in there and she's going to draw contact. She is not afraid to play physical.
First one from Maricini, no good. We're going to make this a three-point game with the second. That one falls. Durley with it. Good pressure here from the Lady Tigers. Bednar passes it to Noller. Back to Durley. And that one is good there for Durley. It's going to be an and one. She's fouled on the way up. Bethurn check back in. She'll take over for Wigington.
That's just one as a coach. You're like, never foul somebody. Never foul a jump shooter.
Free throw is no good, however. Rebound by Bowen. In the fast break, about 10 seconds left here in the first. She takes it out. Passes it. Bethurn with it. Step back three for the buzzer. That one no good. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Lady Tigers leading this one 15-14.
Hey, Broken Arrow fans! Score big with TTCU Federal Credit Union's School Pride Card. Each time you use your card, we donate to Broken Arrow Public Schools, adding to the $2.5 million we've given statewide. TTCU, where members are raving fans.
Shields is now open at the Woodland Hills Mall in Tulsa, and we can't thank you enough for the warm welcome. Whether you love the great outdoors, sports, or fashion, Shields has something for everyone. Our passionate and knowledgeable Shields experts are excited to welcome you to explore thousands of brands and premium products. From our golf simulator, service shop, archery lanes, and more, we're ready to get you fitted with the best gear for you. We can't wait to see you at Shields.
Around the clock, throughout eastern Oklahoma, we're devoted to improving the health of our communities, our home. We are your friends and neighbors. We are the people of St. Francis.
Welcome back, Lady Tiger fans. Madison Illinois is courtside. Madison, what do you have for us?
Yeah, thanks, guys. Coach Coffey was saying, hey, that was a solid first quarter. He said this is going to be a game of back and forth, but we have to continue to play together, and we have to get some rebounds defensively. Ethan?
Thank you, Madison. Coach, what did you see in that first quarter? What did you like? What did you not like?
Yeah, so, I mean, I think one thing that was great to see is just the rotation, our depth, that we're able to get people some breaks because in a high pressure game like this, in a physical game, being able to get that depth is going to really pay off in the third and fourth quarter. And so that's huge, and our transition's been really good. I've liked how we pushed tempo and really made Edmond North, giving them a dose of their own medicine.
Maracini drives inside, passes out to Mackenzie Mathurin. 2 defenders on her. That one is good. Rolls in there for the shooter's touch. With it is Durley carrying it up here for the Huskies. Mathurin on her. That one is going to be last touch there by Jacobs. Tried pulling her hand away last second, did not work out for her.
Yeah, she did. She was in great backside help. She was rotating over, and yeah, she was trying to act like she didn't get that one.
Bednar inbounds it. Williams, that one's going to be taken away. Mathurin with it. Good defensive transition there by the Huskies inside to Matthews, and that one is going to be stolen once again. With it is Jackson. Jackson goes left inside. Going out to Bednar. Now with it is Durley setting up the Husky offense. Jackson with it. Back to Durley. Durley with a pivot. Set the screen there from Hall, and that one is good on the pull-up mid-range.
Yeah, when you've got somebody that can come off that screen like that and knock down a mid-range jumper, we got to get out there and not just give her a free rein look every time.
That one's going to be taken away, but Maracini gets it right back for the Tigers. Mathurin to Matthews. She was open on the shot. That one no good, however. Now that is Durley. Carrying it up quickly here for the Huskies. Goes inside. Good pass there to Bednar, who has a wide open lane. That one no good, however. And that's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by the Huskies. Kaya Bowen checking back into this one for Matthews. And starting lineup back in this one for the Lady Tigers.
You look at our size that we have on the floor right now. We've got really good size really across the board. And I tell you what's been good to see is how many touches and deflections we're getting defensively. We're making passes difficult for Edmond North, and they're feeling our pressure.
Hazard checked back into this one for the Huskies. Maracini with it. Gets it to Bowen. With a hand in her face, trying to find somebody here. Goes right. Takes it inside. Layup is not going to be good. That's rebounded by Hall, who gets to Durley. The Huskies looking to make a push here. I won. Bednar does not take the shot. Durley with it. Tries to fake, doesn't work. Hall for 3, however, and that one is no good. Rebounded by Hall. It does Bednar, who finds Durley. Durley goes up with the mid-range. That one no good. Rebounded by Hall, and she's going to be fouled on the way up, and that'll send her to the line for 2.
You know I know what Coach Coffey's scratching his head is that one of the keys to the game was keeping her specifically off of the offensive boards, and so they get an offensive rebound, and then Taryn picks up a second foul, and that's a big call right there.
First free throw is good for Hall. Second one looking to tie this game up. Matthews coming back in for the Tigers. And she will take over for, looks to be Taryn Jacobs. Second shot, no good. Tigers still lead. That one last touch, however, by Matthews is one out of bounds. And they'll go back to the Huskies.
Once again, this is now their third crack at this possession to be able to score. And so for the Lady Tigers, we've got to do a better job of keeping them off the boards right now, not giving them extra possessions.
Bednar inbounds it to Durley. Inside the Hall, they're going to call the foul there as there's a swarm of Tigers on her.
Yeah.
One on the floor, however, so it's going to be an inbound for Bednar and the Huskies.
Yeah, Bowen she earned that one. She got all of that one. It was not going to make any doubt that she was going to get a foul right there.
Durley, screen set by Hall. Gets it to Jackson. Almost.
Picked up her pivot foot a little bit there.
Bednar with it, being guarded by Dolan. Williams gets it to Hall at the top of the key. She pulls up, and that one is no good. Rebound by Durley, trying to use her size to her advantage. It's not going to work out. Jackson with the rebound. That layup's no good. Rebound by Matthews. Here goes Marasini down the court. In the corner, gets it back out to Bowen, who pulls up for a deep three. That one no good. Rebound Williams. Durley now with the basketball. Finds Jackson. Off-ball foul call as Hall hit the deck. All that one on. Looks like it's going to be on Rakaya Bowen.
It's like that's back-to-back possession. She's picked up fouls that she's drawn really by Hall right there.
It's looking like Taryn Jacobs is going to come in to replace her just to try and avoid foul trouble.
Well, and Taryn's got 2, and now Bowen's got 2, so we got to be smart inside, and we've got to have some help down there on the post. We got to get some rotation, backside help, so she's not on an island by herself. We're going to change defenses and get out a man, it looks like, and go to a zone.
And it's looking like a timeout.
So we got a 30-second timeout.
With that, we'll be right back here on ArrowVision.
While you are teaching someone special the nuances of keeping the wheel steady, we can provide you means for you to maintain financial equilibrium. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. Tigers currently leading at 18-17 here over the Huskies. Second quarter, about 4 minutes and 29 seconds left here in the first half. Inbounding, and it's Bednar. But there's Durley. Williams didn't look like she was ready for the pass. Bednar being guarded closely. Pretty pressing defense here from the Tigers. It's working out to their favor. That one's jarred loose, but wide open in this corner is Bednar, and that three is no good. Rebound, Mathurin. Mathurin dribbling it up the court. She's going to lose her dribble. It's going to go out of bounds. And that will remain with the Tigers. Hazard coming back into this one for the Huskies. She'll replace Durley. Marasini to inbound here. Finds Dolan. Marasini back with the top of the key. Finds Mathurin. Pulls up for three. That one is no good for Mackenzie Mathurin. Rebounded by the Huskies. Good defense here from Dolan, forcing it to the corner. Gets it inside the Hall, who finds Jackson. Jackson goes up for the layup. No foul called, and pretty clear as to why not. Defender's hands wide open in the air.
Yeah, she kind of went up there just looking for a foul call, and good discipline for us. I'll tell you what was really good. That was a good help side defense. As soon as the ball went inside the Hall, we had people all around her. And so just getting that rotation, making them take an out-of-control shot. Kind of throwing up a prayer right there.
Durley back in, shoots the mid-range. That one no good. Rebounded by Jackson. She's going to be blocked there by Taryn Jacobs, who is going to be fouled. Now it looks to be Jackson, and that is right.
It's like Coach Coffey, yeah, we get the ball back, but he's going to talk, I promise you, at halftime about giving up offensive rebounds, because we've already given up 8 offensive rebounds to them, and that's a recipe for disaster long-term in the game.
Marasini with the basketball. Gets it to Jacobs. Finds Mathurin. Mathurin stepping back. Must be double-teamed here. Getting herself into a trap. That one's going to be taken. Mathurin diving for the floor. The three from Marasini, and that one is good, and it's an and one from Macy Marasini.
I tell you what, just great effort. Looked like we were about to say turnover on Mathurin, but then all of a sudden we come up with a loose ball, kick it out to Macy, and just good things happen for people to put in that work like that. So That was a huge momentum swing right there, just because it feels like we've been in a lot of rhythm a little bit, and then for Macy to come out and knock down that 3, that was huge.
Mancini looking for a 4-point play here. That one is no good. Oh, it looks like a lane violation.
Lane violation, yeah.
Called there. Yeah, so still a chance for a 4-point play for Macy Marasini.
Those are things we don't get to say a lot of, right? A 4-point play?
She delivers. 22-17, 3:11 left here in the first half. Durley with it. Gets it to Williams. Hands it back off to Durley. Being defended well here by Macy Marasini. Jackson. Out that is Bednar. Back out to Jackson. Mathern with good defense. And that one, a corner 3 there from Bednar. That one no good. Rebound, Hazard, who goes up and she is blocked. Looked like it was Mackenzie Mathern who got her hand on it. That'll remain with the Huskies. Wigington back into this one for the Tigers. As Dolan's going to get a breather.
You know, kind of as you watch them this year, I'm going to say that Mackenzie defensively, I mean, she's really getting after some people, so I think that's really an area of growth that you can see a difference from last year to this year. Good rebound by Soraya.
Mathern. Marasini for 3, and that one is no good. Rebound Durley. And the Tigers just pressing at every chance they get. Jackson goes up for the layup. That one is good. A lot of contact there. Out that is Mathern. Trying to sit up the offense. And she's going to lose it there, but Marasini picks it right back up. Wigington. It's to Matthews. Marasini back to Mathern. Mathern goes up, mid-range jumper, that one no good. Wigington tried getting the offensive rebound, didn't work out for Bednar with it. Now that is Durley. 1:45 left here in the second quarter, 22-19 as the Tigers lead it. Screen set for Durley. Out to Jackson for 3, that one is no good. Rebound Jacobs. Passes it back to Marasini. Durley guarding. Matthews with it. Back inside to Marasini. Layup is no good. Rebound Williams. So back and forth game here. That one is good there from Jackson. We have a tie ball game.
You know, just high level of basketball is kind of a slugfest right now.
Mathern, and that's going to be a charge. Called there by the referee. It's going to go back to the Huskies.
You know, defensively, our pressure has given Edmond North some problems tonight, and so it really is. I mean, you can tell. Both teams you're having to work hard offensively and work just as hard. Well, you should be working harder defensively.
It's looking like a very defensive-minded matchup for sure.
Not a lot of wide open looks tonight.
Jackson with it, 35 seconds left. Pressing all the way to half court. Wigington guarding Jackson. Williams with it, gets it to Durley. .20 seconds left here in the first half. Williams back out to Durley. Williams going into the lane. Layup is going to be good there for Williams. Clock still running. 6 seconds left. Mathern with it. Takes the 3. That one is no good. Rebound Huskies, and it's going to be 22-24 as the Huskies lead as we head into halftime.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen, if you drive a black Hyundai Tucson, tag GCM 147, a black Hyundai Tucson, please go to the ticket booth in the main lobby. Again, it's tag number GCM 147. Go to the ticket booth at the front lobby. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are honored to have the OSSAA Game Day State Champions in the house. Your very own Broken Arrow Varsity Cheer Team. Let's give them a huge round of applause for their hard work, dedication, and incredible accomplishment on winning the state title. Congratulations, 3A Varsity Cheer. You make us proud, go Tigers! Tiger fans, get on your feet! Make some noise for your new Tigers and football coach,
Hey Tiger football fans, I'm Madison Dildine, joined along new head football coach Travis Hill, and we're here at Memorial Stadium about to go 100 yards. You ready?
I'm ready, let's roll.
Let's do it. Coach, how excited is your family to have you back with the Tigers?
Absolutely. You know, I got two young people that graduated from Broken Arrow Public Schools, and the wife, we live right around the corner, old educators, retired now, so they're excited to have us back in the community involved in what I like to do.
The 2018 state championship team, you were a part of that on the coaching staff. What makes Broken Arrow different?
Well, you know, it's unique. A lot of people use the term the largest school in the state, all those things, but what makes it different, it's a one-horse town, and I love it, and it is as tight a community as I've been around. And so that's really exciting. People love to be from here, proud to be from here, and those things are just so unique because you don't see that as much pride as you do in some other communities.
What can we expect over the next several months?
Well, you know, a lot of hard work. Those are things that take place. That's what we want to challenge our young people with, just an introduction. And basically the comment was, we're talking about it. Now we got to go do it. So we're looking forward to that. A lot of hard work, a lot of opportunity to get bigger, faster, stronger, and start kind of an idea of what we're going to be doing in our upcoming 25-26 school year.
What's your message to your future team, your future coaching staff, and obviously Tiger fans?
Well, you know, like I said, there's some little things explained to them in there. You know, the first thing is that, you know, no leadership, no wins, no success. Coach's leadership, we're going to be all right. Player leadership is what it's all about. That means championship. So those things were directed. Like I kind of mentioned earlier, it's not nothing we talk about. It's what we do on an everyday basis. That's what we show is what we've become. So that will be the challenge that's made not only to the kids, but to the coaches as far as us trying to get back on track and go win big football games.
Welcome back to Tiger Fieldhouse. I'm Madison Dildine, joined alongside head coach Shane Coffey. Coach, what did you like that half, and what are you looking to improve?
You know, first of all, we love being at home. It's great to be back in this atmosphere. It's awesome. But I felt like our team, we really struck down on their defensive transition, or their offensive transition. We got back, took away their post play. I thought that was really, really good. The biggest thing that we got to get better at here in the second half is stopping their offensive rebounding. They had 8 big ones in the second half that cost us, and we got to get better.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Madison. We have a pretty big second half coming up here.
Yeah.
Coach, 24-22 is the Huskies lead. You heard what Coffey said. What do you think about the way we played that first half?
Yeah, and I think everybody that watched that first half, it goes back to we can't give up offensive rebounds and their physicality. We knew that was an important part of their offense, really, is offensive rebounds. And so we knew we were going to shut that down, and we didn't do a great job. We had moments where we did a really good job keeping them off the boards, but this is a game that's not going to be a runaway. It's going to be back and forth and momentum, and how do we respond to that, and how do we handle their physicality, in the second half? And I think if we can do a good job on the boards and not give them multiple possessions, not give them multiple looks. I know that one possession, I think they had 4 shots at it, and they didn't score, but we got ourselves in some foul trouble by giving up some offensive rebounds also. So we know we have to do, and I think our leadership, our seniors right here, they want this one. This is a big statement for us tonight. They want to make a statement to the rest of 6A that, hey, we're here, and we're going to be playing in March.
Huge game here, 24-22. It's been a defensive slugfest here so far. Yeah, Coach, you are right. A lot of seniors here on this Broken Arrow Lady Tigers team, and they're definitely, looking to make a statement. This is a huge game.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting when it's a game like this. Sometimes you get used to having games where you're up 8 or 10 points or whatever, and this is going to be, it's been a tight game all the way through. I believe there was a 5-point lead at one point, and that was the largest lead of the game, and Macy had that big 4-point play. Shout out to our maintenance team, Broken Arrow Schools Maintenance, that's trying to get the scoreboards up and running. Way to go. We appreciate that team so much.
We are back here. Also basketball. Noller gets it to Durley. He finds Jackson. Inside to Hall. That one almost turned over. Back out to Durley. Durley mid-range jumper. That one is good, and the Huskies open up the scoring here for the second half. There's Cini. Setting up the offense. Gets to Dolan. Ref blows his whistle. That's going to remain with the Tigers. They call a foul there on Johari Hall. Looks like she shoved somebody.
She tried to deny McKenzie the cut through the lane right there, and McKenzie did a good job drawing the contact.
Mathern with it. Bowen hands it off to Maricini. Maricini with the fake. Two girls on her, and that one is turned over. Durley with it. Maricini guarding. Huskies looking to set their offense up. Durley just goes up with the fade. That one is good there for Durley. It's now a 6-point game, and this is the biggest lead of the ballgame so far, as Coach Coffey is going to call a timeout. Coach, coming out of halftime, what are we thinking about this?
Yeah, and on that the first 2 possessions, just Durley, she had 6 in the first half for Edmond North, and to come back and she scored, back-to-back buckets. She's looking awful comfortable. We came out, we didn't look as intense right off the bat, coming out at halftime. So defensively, we got to get ourselves moving. And I say that the first possession, we had really good backside rotation, made her take a shot off the dribble instead of giving her a wide open look. But we got to kind of get ourselves going, okay? And once again, that can happen on the defensive end. Getting a stop one time, getting out in transition. But we've got our students, we need some help from our student body right now in the crowd. We need to get the crowd back in the game and bring the level of enthusiasm and energy back into Tiger Fieldhouse right now.
It needs to get loud. Durley so far scoring at will. Tigers definitely need to find a way to stop her and get the ball rolling.
So just like that, Madison, what you have courtside for us?
Yeah, Coach Coffey was saying, hey, you've got to buy into the closeout, and you've got to do that with high hands and continue to play smart. He said every single time you do that, she's going to try to foul you. Tiff.
Yeah. And that's what, I mean, once again, just sometimes reminders are, hey, what are we looking for out of each? We got to get something positive out of the possession. If it's a foul on them or a wide open look, but get a positive out of it.
Thurn with it, finds Marasini back inside to Thurn. Dolan diving for it, and she cannot get that ball. That's going to be a turnover on the Tigers. Coach Coffey not looking too happy about that.
No, you call a timeout and want to get a good look and a possession, and we didn't get a shot off. Had a good back cut. That's kind of one of those half and half turnovers, really, you know.
Gurley with the ball. Gets to Jackson. Screen set by Williams. Noller with it. Williams being double teamed practically in the post. Passes outside to Durley.
Great help defense right there.
Jackson gets it to Noller. He passes it to Durley. Now with it is Williams. Inside to Hazard. Good defense there by the Tigers, but a little too good as another foul called there on the Tigers. That one called on Marasini.
Well, I tell you what, I'm sure Coach Coffey took a breath right there because they're going to call it on Jacobs, which would have been her third, or Marasini just getting her hands in there. So that's probably a better call for our team than it was on Macy.
Durley with it. That one almost lost, and it is lost. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noller. That's going to go back to the Tigers.
Well, look who's down there. Macy's got her hands all over the place, getting touches, getting deflections, and she caused that turnover.
Really good effort there from Macy Marasini. She carries it up the court here. Finds Mathern. Bounce pass back to Marasini. Back to Mathern. Inside Mathern. Layup is good, and it's going to be a blocking foul called there on the Huskies. An and one opportunity here for Mackenzie Mathern.
Tell you what, McKenzie taking that up strong. Edmond North is, they practice that in pregame, just taking charges. A little late on the rotation. McKenzie not pulling up and looking for contact. She's taking it and going through the contact. She's like, I'm going to finish this tonight.
Free throw is good for Mathern. It's a 3-point ball game. 5:35 left here in the third quarter.
And really, here we are 2.5 minutes in the quarter. But that's the first points that we've scored this half.
Jackson passes inside. Hazard can't make the layup. That one rebounded by Marasini, who gives it to Mathern. Mathern driving inside once again. Layup is going to be no good there for Mathern. Tried putting some finesse on that. Did not work out for her. Now with it is Jackson. Gets it to Durley. Inside to Hazard. Hazard goes up. That one blocked by Jacobs. Bowen going to the floor with it. It's going to be a jump ball called here by the referees. And that will go back to the Tigers. So really good defense there from Rakaya Bowen to force that.
Yeah, Jacobs did a great job staying straight up, getting the block, getting a clean block, and then Rakaya getting on the floor. She is so long and just lengthy down there, and causes trouble on the interior and good rotation. But I love the intensity and the effort.
Good ball movement there from the Tigers, and Marasini gets it to Mathern, who's going to be fouled, and she'll go to the line for two.
Just a little set play right there. Really, we clear out, create some space over there. You know they're going to overplay, try to deny McKenzie the ball, so that's just a quick timing play. We know it's going to happen. She's going to back cut. If they're either going to give us the pass to the wing, or we're going to have a layup down there. In that case, she goes to the line.
Fern looking to make this a 1-point game. So that free throw is good. Wigginton coming into this one for Peyton Dolan.
Tell you what, Kate has been, I've loved watching her play so far in this, the first game really is a Lady Tiger. The intensity on defense she's everywhere.
Noller with it, gets it to Jackson, being guarded by Bowen. She gets forced into a double team there as Marasini almost forces that one away. Jacobs guarding on Noller. Now with it is Durley. He gets it to Jackson, swings it right to Williams. Back to Jackson and back to Durley. Noller with it now. A lot of outside ball movement here from the Huskies. Durley to Jackson. Jackson goes inside. That one blocked by Jacobs. It's picked right back up by Jackson. And it's a jump ball called once again. And that one is going to stay with Edmond North.
Tell you what, Taryn, another block down there defensively. I've got 3 blocks for her so far this game.
So far, a force to be reckoned with down there. Noller inbounding. That one stripped away there from Bowen. Now Bowen leading a fast break opportunity here for the Tigers. Going right. Almost makes her defender fall. Maricini with it. Back out to Bowen. Bowen for 3. That one is no good. Rebound to Mathurin. Outside to Wigington. Wigington going to lose that one. Williams picks it up for the Huskies. Durley gets the outlet pass there to Jackson, who holds on but can't make the shot. That one is going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Durley, and that will remain with the Tigers. Peyton Dolan coming back into this one. She'll take over for Rakaya Bowen.
Peyton Dolan checking in for the Tigers.
Really, we're talking about shot selection. I'm not sure we got the look that we wanted to on that last possession. And when it's a 1-point game, you can't get really sucked into that. You know, there's not a shot clock right now. Let's get exactly the shot that we want and make that. We want to make Edmond North play defense, and need to make them be uncomfortable.
Maricini, Dolan trying to set a screen for her. Gets to Mathurin in the corner. Mathurin going right, passes it to Wigington in the corner. Wigington back out to Maricini. Maricini goes up for the layup. That one no good, but she will draw contact, and she's going to the line for 2.
That's a good offensive look for us. We had some ball movement. We made Edmond North move around, not just but guard off the dribble, make him cut off the drive and rotate, and as a result, we draw a foul.
First one from Maricini is good, looking to give the Tigers the first lead of the second half. And that she does, 29-28, 3:15 left here in the third quarter. Tigers lead. Durley with it, goes up, mid-range shot, that one is good, and she answers back quickly. Maricini with it. 1-point ball game. Passes to Wigington. Jacobs with it, top of the key. Gets it to Mathurin. Mathurin jabs right, goes inside with the left. Layup is no good, but once again draws contact, and she's head to the line.
Yeah, once again, that was just a possession. I mean, McKenzie likes to go to the basket. She's good at drawing contact, and so really capitalizing. If they don't slide over, that lane's going to be open. And I saw them out denying the pass to the wing, and if I'm them, I'm like, why aren't you helping on McKenzie? But that was a good read by her, taking the ball to the basket, making them foul you.
Prairie checking into this one in place of Macy Maricini. Mathurin looking to tie this one. No good on either of them. Now with it is Durley. Passes left to Williams. Bednar for 3. That one is no good. Rebounded by McCrary. Passes to Wigington on the fast break layup opportunity. That one is good there for Wigington. It's a Tiger lead once again. Durley with it.
It's a good offensive transition. We got the rebound, got out and ran. Great pass, good finish by Kate.
Williams to Bednar. Back to Williams. Bednar with it, being guarded by McCrary. Good defense here so far from the Tigers. Edmond North not able to find a shot. With it, Noller. Finds Durley, who gets it inside to Hazard. They're going to call a foul there, however. A little bit too much contact. That one's going to be on Taryn Jacobs. And Sarai Matthews is going to check in for her.
Yeah, we didn't jump to the ball as well when the ball was in there. We should have been moving and get that position. And she got pinned from behind and just gave up a foul.
Shot there for the Huskies. That one is going to be good from number 21, Kate Noller. Mackenzie Mathurin. Dribbling it here for the Tigers. Trying to set up the offense, goes left. Now being doubled, gets it inside to Matthews, who finds McCrary on the cut. Wigington now with it. Drives in, passes to Dolan for three. That one is no good from Peyton Dolan. Rebounded by Durley. Huskies now carrying it up. Durley to Williams. Huskies so far playing a very methodical brand of basketball, just passing around, trying to find open shots.
Yeah, and you look how far we've extended out defensively. We're not giving them wide open looks. I mean, they're running offense from, 6 feet past the half court line.
Durley to Williams. A little under 50 seconds left here in the third. Pushing him all the way back to the half court line. With it is Bednar. He gets it out to Williams.
They're going to be content to go for one shot right here. Just control the clock.
That's what it's looking like. Durley with it. With it is Williams. Good defense, however, from Mackenzie Mathurin, stopping that plan, coach. Goes up for the layup, and she's going to be fouled. A hard foul there on Williams. Mathurin not looking too pleased about that. And she'll go to the line for two.
Tell you what, that's just a huge play. I mean, that could be a momentum swing right there. With 21 seconds left, they're going to milk the clock. They're trying to just have one shot. They want to control it, I'm sure. Their coach is not very happy right now, but Mackenzie read that. She pressured, caused them, and that's what, we've had success when we pressured them to be able to get them to cough the ball up.
First free throw good from Mathurin. Bowen and Messi Maracini coming back into this one for the Tigers. Jackson checking in for the Huskies. And the second one good for Mackenzie Mathurin. 20 seconds left. Tie ball game here in the third quarter. Durley with the rock. Passes to Noller. Back to Durley. A little under 10 seconds left. Durley going right, goes left. Goes for the fadeaway shot. That one no good. Rebound from the Tigers. And that will be the end of the third quarter. The Tigers and the Huskies tied here 33-33. We will be right back with more Tiger basketball after this.
Hey, Broken Arrow fans! Score big with TTCU Federal Credit Union's School Pride Card. Each time you use your card, we donate to Broken Arrow Public Schools, adding to the $2.5 million we've given statewide. TTCU, where members are raving fans.
Shields is now open at the Woodland Hills Mall in Tulsa, and we can't thank you enough for the warm welcome. Whether you love the great outdoors, sports, or fashion, Shields has something for everyone. Our passionate and knowledgeable Shields experts are excited to welcome you to explore thousands of brands and premium products. From our golf simulator, service shop, archery lanes, and more, we're ready to get you fitted with the best gear for you. We can't wait to see you at Shields.
Around the clock, throughout eastern Oklahoma, we're devoted to improving the health of our communities, our home. We are your friends and neighbors. We are the people of St. Francis.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. 33-33. Madison Dildine had a chance to catch up with the break. Madison, what do you have for us?
Yeah, guys, Coach was saying, hey, way to fight back into that, but we have to withstand. Every possession matters, but we can't overcommit. Ethan?
Madison, thank you so much. Inbounding is McCrary. He finds Maracini. 33-33 to cut. There from Mathurin. They're going to call a foul on the floor. And that'll be an inbound pass here for the Tigers.
Yeah, they called that on Hall, and hey, we'll take it. They've let a lot more contact go during the night, but we'll take that tonight.
Maracini gets to McCrary.
Yeah, they're going to get a hold right there. McKenzie's trying to come off that double screen, and
sub made here for the Huskies. Hazard checking back in for Holly Hall.
Yeah, and having Hall out of the game is big just because how physical the offensive rebounds. They're going to wave that one off.
Ooh, they're going to call it a charge there on Mathurin. That's going to be your second of the game.
That was a good rotation by Edmond North. They were there, and that's one I'm sure McKenzie wished she could take back and just pull up and hit about a 2-footer off the square there.
Bednar with it. Gets it to Jackson. She'll pass it to Durley. Almost stolen there by McCrary. Back out to Durley. Wide open for three is Bednar. That one is no good.
Oh.
Rims out. Rebounded by Hazard, however, and they're going to call a foul. Looks like it's going to be off the ball, however, as Noller hit the deck. Call that one on McCrary, and Taryn Jacobs is going to check back into this one for it looks to be Matthews.
Yeah, and just like that, we give up an offensive rebound. You know, third quarter, they didn't get offensive rebounds, and they get one early in the fourth quarter.
Inbounding is Noller. Passes out to Jackson. Being guarded by Bowen. Going inside, trying to do what she can to get in there, and that one is not going to be good.
Oh.
That one bouncing off the face of Raquia Bowen.
I don't know who they're.
Foul called on Huskies number 24, Skylar Durley. Second personal
Foul called there on Skylar Durley.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to. I wasn't sure who they were going to call that on because, yeah, went off of McKenzie's hand, off of Rakia's head there. We need a good possession right here. I mean, we're tied up, 33-33, 7:04 left in the fourth quarter.
No buckets yet from either team here in this quarter. Maricini, that one's going to be thrown out as she was looking for Mackenzie Mathurin. That's just a turnover you don't want at this point in the game.
Yeah, Macy just said, my bad. I mean, McKenzie was cutting. We a little airmail on that one, and we're fine. Macy's got short-term memory, and once again, she's not going to quit. She's going to make up for it on this end of the floor now.
Bednar with it. Gets it to Durley. Durley going left. Screen set for Durley. Trying to back down Mathurin. That one into the corner for Jackson. That one is no good, and she is going to be fouled there by Bowen. And she'll go to the line for three.
Yeah, that's not what you want to give up, and I know exactly. I could have read Coach Coffey's mind because I thought there was a little shuffle of the feet out there, a little foot kerfuffle out there. Could have called a travel on that one, and we end up fouling somebody on a three-point shot. So that's not how we wanted that defensive possession to go. But we'll take that miss.
For sure, it's going to be a 2-point chance now for the Huskies as opposed to 3. That one good. Williams going to check back into this one in place of Bednar for the Huskies.
You know, Edmond North, they've, even in the first half, just kind of that balanced scoring, people chipping in, and Jackson's done that. She's been able to score tonight, and they spread the points around.
2-point ball game. First points for the Huskies coming off free throws. Maricini with the ball, goes left. Gets it to Dolan. Scoops it back to Maricini. Maricini going inside. And that's going to be a turnover once again. Jackson with it. Gets it to Durley. Good defense there from Bowen. Bowen carrying it up here for the Tigers. Goes up for the mid-range shot. That one no good. Rebound Jackson. And they're going to call a foul on Maricini.
Foul called on Tigers number 0, Maricini. Second personal.
That's going to be your second personal foul here of the game as McCrary is going to come in to give her a breather.
And that's just giving Macy just a second to collect herself. That was kind of a turnover or a carryover from the possession before. She got herself in the middle lane, got herself a little bit of trouble down there, and she's good. She's gonna come back in and make a difference in the game.
Durley with it. Screen set by Hazard. Gets to Williams for a 3. That one is no good. Rebound Mathurin. Kinsey Mathurin carrying it up here for the Tigers. Has Jackson on her. Screen set by Jacobs. Takes it back out top of the key. A good bounce pass there from Mathurin. Mathurin, layup is good. That's an and one from Mackenzie Mathurin. Tie ball game, now looking to take the lead.
And I tell you what, that's part of that's part of the team play. Yeah, Mackenzie scored the basket, but the ball going into, they had an on the ball or a ball screen. They switched. Taryn gets a mismatch inside.
Free throw no good for Mathurin. It's going to remain a 35-35 ball game. 5:15 left in the fourth quarter. Jackson turns that one over. Rakaya Bone with it. Fast break here for the Tigers. Goes up with the layup. That one no good.
Oh,
they're going to call an over-the-back foul there. It's looking like it's going to be on
Taryn Jacobs.
Taryn Jacobs. That's
her fourth. Yeah, that's a big call. You know, the play before, the ball goes into Taryn. Little give and go there. Mackenzie's smart enough to dish it in there and her to cut down. So Taryn, you know, positive on that possession before, getting Mackenzie the line, and then we pick up that fourth foul. And that's a big call right there because she's, you know, been such a huge part of the defense on the inside.
That also puts the Huskies in the bonus. Bailey misses her first. McCreary and Wigginton checking into this one for the Tigers. As Jacobs and Bowen are going to get a breather.
And we're going to see at this point, I mean, you got 5:06. How long are we going to let Taryn be on the bench?
Second free throw good. McCreary with it. Hands it off to Mathurin. Mathurin to Dolan. Finds Wigginton in the corner. Dolan gets that inside to Matthews. Matthews goes up for the layup. That one is no good. Out of bounds, last touched. It would look to be Hazard. And that'll remain with the Tigers as Coach Coffey is going to call a timeout.
You know, with that last possession there, great ball entry, keep getting the ball inside and trying to make Edmond North move defensively. We've got to think with 4:45 left in the game, what do we want to get out of the possession? What are we trying to do? And right now we're getting some people a little bit of a quick breather really for the stretch. I mean, it is once again 36-35 with 4:45 left. There's no tired right now. It's just how bad do you want to compete and how bad do you want to win the game and execute. And so I love to see our seniors out there maybe with some underclassmen coaching them up, so to speak, on the floor. And, hey, we're going to get the ball going through Mackenzie's hands. We know that, but it doesn't always have to be her taking the shot. But it's, you know, defensively, are they helping off? Is somebody else wide open? And what can we get out of that possession? They've got some foul trouble also, so we've got to be aggressive and take it right towards them.
Wigginton to inbound. McCreary with it. Hands it off to Wigginton. Finds Matthews. Back inside. A good pass there from Matthews to Wigginton. And that layup is good. And that's exactly how you want to come out of the timeout.
Great execution. Got exactly what we wanted.
Durley with it. Student section getting into it now. With it is Noller. Finds Pumphrey. Pumphrey being guarded well by McCreary. Durley with it. Heard she dragged her foot a little bit there. Coach Coffey not too happy about that. Williams. Goes inside. Shot is going to be no good. However, it's rebounded by Hall. Ref blowing his whistle. They're going to call the foul there on Peyton Dolan. Actually, excuse me, that's going to be called on Soraya Matthews.
Once again, what caused that? An offensive rebound. This is not the time, once again, especially we're in a position where they're shooting in the bonus here, is we cannot give up offensive rebounds.
First one's good from Durley. Maricini checking back in from McCreary. And the Huskies lead 38-37. A little under 4 minutes remaining. Maricini gets it to Matthews. Finds Wigginton. Mathurin Gets to Matthews. No, she's going to fake the pass. Mathurin layup is no good, and she is fouled on the way up. She'll go to the line.
Foul called on Huskies number 23, Kendall Williams. Third personal
A foul called on Kendall Williams. That's her third personal foul of this game, and the Tigers are in the bonus.
Mackenzie Mathurin to line, shooting 2.
You can see the Edmond North coaches not very happy with that call, but good job going to the basket. As long as you can go to the basket and draw contact. Once again, free throws. And just like that, 3:38, Jacobs has been out since the 5:06 mark. We've got 5 seniors on the floor. Here we go. Time to buckle up, the last 3:38.
And Mathurin hits her second. That's a lead now for the Tigers, 39-38. With it is Durley. Noller, screen set by Williams. Looking to pass it here, hands it off to Durley. Durley, mid-range jumper, that one is no good. Rebound, Mathurin. Mathurin, Wigington, that pass off the mark. And that one's gonna go out of bounds. Last touch by Macy Marasini.
Can't get our head of ourselves too much. We get a good stop, and then we give it right back to him. So Coach Coffey is like, just slow down, we're fine.
Durley setting up the offense. Finds Jackson. Foul called. That one going to be on Macy Marasini. That's going to send Jackson to the line. That's going to be her third personal foul of the game.
That's just getting, 2 hands. She had 2 hands on her, the whole, a lot of the possession. Both head coaches are working the officials right now, trying to get calls, obviously, their way.
Hazard coming to this one for the Huskies. Place of Hall.
We've done a good job really tonight on Hall, and she's had some trouble tonight. So
Addison Pumphrey back into this one. She takes over for Jackson.
Free throws back and forth, right?
It's a grinded out type of basketball game here so far, Coach. Marasini with it. Gets it to Wigington. She'll find Dolan, who gets it to Marasini. Marasini to Mathurin. Mathurin going inside, passes it back to Wigington for 3. That one is huge if it goes, and it doesn't. Marasini with the rebound. Gets it back to Wigington for another shot. That one is good there for Wigington. And it's a 42-40 ball game. A huge shot there for Wigington.
Offensive rebound, good looks. We had 2. There we go. Put some pressure on Edmond North. They're going to call a 30-second timeout now with 2:21 left in the game. And that was created by the effort on the offensive rebounds and finding the open man. We had a good drive. Wigington had a great look on the beginning of that possession. This is the first shot, but then we get a second possession out of it. And hey, Kate said, I'm not going to miss 2 in a row. Give it to me again. And she knocks it down, and what a huge momentum swing to put us up 42-40 with 2:21 left. So now the pressure is really shifted back to Edmond North, and see how they're going to respond. Coach Coffey saying, hey, this is the time right now. Don't let up.
42-40. Coach, what's your emphasis in this last 2:21 of this game? Who on Edmond North do the Tigers really need to focus on stopping?
Well, traditionally the ball's going to go through Hall's hands, and so what is she going to do? So Taryn's got 4 fouls, so we need her in the game. So how are we going to shut down Hall? And it's not just her shot, but when the ball goes inside, what's going to happen? So we got to make sure that we make them take uncomfortable shots and don't give up any second chance points.
Durley to Jackson. Jackson, that one almost turned over. Good hands from Noller. Gets to Williams. 2 minutes left here in the ball game. Noller with it. Gets to Jackson. Screen set by Williams. Jackson going inside. She goes up for the layup, and they're going to call it travel there on Jackson, and that's going to go back to the Tigers. Huge turnover in favor for the Tigers. Now they're looking to make this a 2-possession ball game.
Yeah, and for Edmond North and the little offense and defense, substitution right there. And really, that's not going to show up on the stat sheet, but what caused that turnover was all the backside help.
And that's a good offensive set there from the Tigers. 44-40 off the Macy Maricini dime to Mackenzie Mathurin.
That's called playing together for years is what that is. Looks like we've got a full timeout with a minute 32 left. Lady Tigers lead 44-40. We will take a quick break and finish out this last minute 40 left in the game.
Hey, Broken Arrow fans! Score big with TTCU Federal Credit Union's School Pride Card. Each time you use your card, we donate to Broken Arrow Public Schools, adding to the $2.5 million we've given statewide. TTCU, where members are raving fans.
Around the clock, throughout eastern Oklahoma, we're devoted to improving the health of our communities, our home. We are your friends and neighbors. We are the people of St. Francis.
And welcome back, Tiger fans. A minute 32 left here in this quarter. And we're going to send it down to Madison Dildine, who was there at the timeout. Madison, what do you have for us?
Well, first of all, obviously we've seen a lot of leadership already. Peyton Dolan was saying, hey, we cannot foul. But then Coach Coffey said, this is going to be a game of possession. They have to trap and foul you. We have to play smart. Ethan?
Thank you, Madison. 44-40. Tigers lead it a minute 30. A foul called right away. Looks like it's going to be on Taryn Jacobs, who looks confused as to what she even did.
They called it on
sorry,
Mathurin.
It's going to be on Mathurin. Saw a little emotion there from Jacobs, so I thought it would have been her, but yeah. And that's going to be 2 free throws, which is not what you want right out of the break.
No, we don't want them to score with the clock stop. We'll take that miss.
We will take that miss. Hall at the line.
Such a fine line there between being physical and strong and then fouling right now, because definitely don't want fouls called. And I would anticipate that, Edmond North's going to come out defensively, picking up some kind of trap press. They're going to have to pressure us. We got to handle the ball. But you look on the court right now, and our senior leadership out there, we can handle the ball. We've got to make good decisions.
Bella Wooten in this game for the Huskies. Hall's second free throw is good. 44-41, a substitution again for the Huskies as Pumphrey is going to check in.
A little offense for defense.
Maricini with it. Carrying it up here for the Tigers. Durley playing defense. Maricini gets to Wigington. She goes right, gets to Dolan, who finds Mathurin in the corner. Mathurin back to Maricini, gets it to Wigington. To Taryn Jacobs now. Jacobs to Mathurin. Double team called there. And it looks like it's going to be a timeout called by Coach Coffey.
Yeah, that with just really under 1 minute left in the game. We're going to talk about ball control. I'm sure he's going to say some things right now. We're going to take a quick break with 59 seconds left, and Lady Tigers up 44-41.
Hey, Broken Arrow fans! Score big with TTCU Federal Credit Union's School Pride Card. Each time you use your card, we donate to Broken Arrow Public Schools, adding to the $2.5 million we've given statewide. TTCU, where members are raving fans.
Introducing QT Pay, the easiest way to transform every trip and every gallon into instant savings every time you pay. QT Pay, it just makes sense.
Around the clock, throughout eastern Oklahoma, we're devoted to improving the health of our communities, our home. We are your friends and neighbors. We are the people of St. Francis.
1 minute or 59 seconds to be exact. Madison Zilline was there for the huddle. What do you have for us, Madison?
Yeah, Coach said, hey, everything they're calling is coming to trap you guys. You have to make passes that are solid to finish this game out, and most importantly, take care of the basketball.
Thank you, Madison. It's looking like another timeout has been called, this time only for 30 seconds. Coach Jones, 44-41. What do you have for us? What insight?
Well, if you have the ball, they can't score. I mean, it makes it really simple. They're going to come trap, and really right there, like that was an opportunity for Mackenzie to go in the backcourt and get the ball. She catches it right at the half line, which really, acts as a sixth defender out there. And so right now it's about meeting the pass. They're going to pressure. They're going to go for steals. We've got to be strong with the basketball. Know they're coming after you. Go meet the pass, and let the officials are calling the fouls. So let the officials call the foul, and we're going to go to the foul line and knock down free throws. And really right now is don't panic. Don't panic, because once again, if you got the ball, they can't score. So it was a good play by Mackenzie, just to call timeout right there, because she was in trouble, and we can't afford to give up a turnover right now. So that was a wise move on her part. I'm not sure. Coach Coffey's talking to the officials down there. They're talking. So we're trying to, I don't know if we're looking on timeout count or what we're doing, but that's what Edmond North's wanting to know too, like what's going on. Yeah, I'm telling our ladies, go meet the pass, be strong with the basketball, make them foul you.
Coaches and refs still talking it out, getting things sorted. And it looks like we've come to a resolution.
It almost kind of felt like in a football game, that replay taking forever, wasn't it? Even though we don't have that. And we do. We've got a veteran crew tonight calling this game. So
Dolan to inbound. Gets to Maricini. At half court, finds Dolan. Lots of pressure here from the Huskies. Inbound pass. That one is no good, but Taryn Jacobs is going to be fouled. A good eye there from Maricini to bounce that one over to her.
I was like, there's going to be pressure, and when there's pressure, there's going to be a back cut open. So that was a great cut, great look. We will take that. I'm sure they're saying there wasn't any contact. I think there might have been a hand on the hip there, but Taryn goes to the line to make him pay for fouling her. First one runs out.
Definitely want the second one to go through. That'll make it a two-possession game. That'll really put a bind on the Huskies.
And defensively, we got to play without fouling. Okay, they're definitely going to try to push tempo and.
Second one good. 45-41. 45 seconds left. Here in this, there's some contact. That's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Jackson, and that ball's going to the Tigers.
Talk about a costly turnover right there. That just, I don't even know what happened, because it was like she was running backwards. The pass was made. It was a pass where it should have been. Just not been ready for it.
It's a full court press now from the Huskies.
He's just called, make sure and go after him in a double team, and then they're going to foul.
Jacobs there to Dolan, gets to Wigington. And the Tigers probably just going to hold this one. Jacobs gets it to Maricini.
Good ball movement. Keep moving the ball, ladies.
Dolan layup, that one is no good. Rebounded by Williams. 22 seconds left, and it's a timeout called by Edmond North.
And really, at this point, you got 22 seconds left. We're up by 4. We're in the driver's seat. Okay, even though Edmond North has the ball, they've got the possession on their side of the court. Just defensively, we've got to be wide. We can't give up second shots. We don't want to foul. Just be solid defensively. Don't give them any open look. And once again, Coach Coffey's saying block out. When the shot goes up, block out. There's still time if you're Edmond North, but time is on our side, Ethan. That's what we want. We want that clock to be running.
It's a very good game here so far, Coach. 45-41, 22 seconds left. Now, like you're saying, just keep that clock running. That's really all the Tigers want at this point. Just ice this game out.
Yeah, and I'm going to say, hey, this is a great challenge for us. Early season, really a big game early on to play someone of this caliber. And what we've got to do is, once again, not get too excited about things and not be too despondent about things this early in the game. It's like, what are we learning and how are we getting better? And so I would say throughout the game tonight, we've done a much better job in the second half not giving up offensive rebounds and taking care of the basketball. So here we are defensively. Mathurin's on the ball.
With it is Durley. She goes up. That is going to be good there from Durley. And it's going to be a timeout called immediately by the Huskies after that layup was good.
Yeah, and just like that, I mean, we've got 12.8 seconds left. We've got a full timeout. We contested the shot, and right now Edmond North's going to be setting up a full court press, and they've got to go quickly to either get a steal or foul pretty quick. And, you know, that's a decision. Are they going to foul immediately even if the ball goes to Mathurin? Are they going to try to trap first? That's going to be obviously their coaching staff's call at that point, and what are they communicating to their players. But this game, I think, Ethan, we've seen really some growth even in one game, and just how we've handled ourselves on the court, and I would say the toughness. And so just to see the differences even from last year to this year, we really have matured on the court, and I would say really balance as far as like roles in the team and what people are contributing. There are people that are contributing without really filling up the stat line, but they're making a huge difference on what's happening on the court and how they're, what they're doing right now. So right now with 12.8 seconds left, we're going to take care of the ball. Get the ball in bounds, go back. They're going to come foul, and they're going to foul quick. So be tough with the ball. You do what you need to do, and don't wait for the referees to blow their whistle. Take care of the basketball. There's going to be a lot of screens and people coming back to the ball right here.
Dolan to inbound for the Tigers. 12.8 seconds left. It's a 2-point game. Tigers lead. Not choosing to foul here from the Huskies. They finally fouled, but, you wasted 7 seconds there.
Yeah.
I don't really understand the call there from Edmond North. But Wigington will go to the line.
Well, and who knows if that's what he told them to do either. The players just having that. Players need to know when to foul. And I'm sure maybe he said if Mackenzie has the ball, let her get rid of it. And Macy did a great job coming to help relieve the pressure.
Wigington's first free throw is no good.
Which there's still time to, there's 5.8 seconds left. So this is a big one right here.
That one is good. It's a 3-point game. 5.86 seconds. Durley with it. She'll get the 2-point shot there, and that is going to be the end of the ball game. Tigers win the home opener here, 46-43 against Edmond North. What a game for them.
Tell you what, you'll give up a 2 when you've got that, when you got a 3-point lead. So, hey, great win tonight on the home court. That's a huge program win for us. We haven't had those in a long time, right? And so great team effort. I love everybody contributing and doing their job. People did the roles. They did exactly what they needed to do. And so, hey, great win and way to defend the court. Hey, great job our student section showing up tonight and making a little bit of noise. And I know Coach Coffey is going to be happy with the win. You're never happy with everything as a coach, but he'll take that win tonight. And I tell you what, that's a heck of a way to finish out this maybe this first semester. And so I'm sure that as our coaches and players are going through, thanking our student body and cheerleaders for supporting them tonight, I think we are getting ready to toss it down to Madison with Coach Coffey after the dub.
Coach, at halftime you told me you wanted to contain their offensive rebounds. How do you think you did on that end?
Oh, awesome. We really shut them down in the second half. I love playing in games like this, especially during the year. It shows what your team's grit. It shows their ability to be able to fight through adversity. And these are moments that are going to build you for something special. And this was an exciting game for our kids. We played up and down, first home game, but they finished this game, and that's what's important to us. So I'm so excited.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Madison. A huge home opening win for our Lady Tigers. 46-43 the final score. Coach, you have any other notes?
Yeah, once again, it's a program win tonight, and what they have done as far as, growing even over the course of the game. I only had us giving up 2 offensive rebounds that second half, and we took Edmond North out of their game, and we controlled the game. And so big win for our ladies. Once again, that's going to feel really good tonight. They're going to sleep good tonight and then get back to work tomorrow. So great way to defend the home court, finish out 46-43. Great job by the Lady Tigers to send Edmond North with home with an L tonight.
Tiger fans, stay tuned. We'll be back with the boys game later. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, Tiger fans. Welcome back to another ArrowVision broadcast. We have a huge boys basketball game here between your Broken Arrow Tigers and the Edmond North Huskies. I'm Ethan Scott, joined alongside Jared Barnes. Jared, it's a huge matchup. How are we feeling about this game, especially for a home opener for our Tigers?
Yeah, you said it yourself. It's a home opener, so you want to make an impression to the crowd, to your fans, the people that are coming to support you. You want to put on a good product for them. And both teams looked at this spot on the schedule, and it was circled right away. You've got a top-tier match to start off the year with runner-up and state champions, and you've got another team that wants to be at the top of their game come February, playing important basketball and winning important games come the end of the season.
Starting for the Tigers in this one is going to be Devon Wallace, Anton Wallace, Jalen Talley, David Howell, and Logan Shockley. And then for the Edmond North Huskies, you're going to have Chauncey Cravens, Zayden Best, Logan Knoll, Jarrell Copeland, and Brody Smith. Jared, you were telling me about Chauncey Cravens of the Edmond North Huskies. What can you tell me about him?
Yeah, Chauncey is the guy that everything's going to run through. He's the quarterback on the football field, and it translates over to the basketball court. Everything that happens for this North team runs through him. If it's a bucket, it runs through him. If it's a turnover, it runs through him. So he's going to be the guy that's directing traffic, making plays for this Edmond North team.
Almost at tip-off here. It's going to be Logan Shockley taking on Logan Knoll. Ref getting things set up. And here we go for some Broken Arrow basketball. Shockley wins the tip. With it is Wallace. Devon Wallace dribbling it. Gets it to Shockley. Shockley hands it off to Howell. Howell outside to Talley. Talley for three. That one no good. Rebound Devon Wallace. Gets it inside back to Talley, and that layup is good, and the Tigers open up scoring quickly. With it is Cravens. Being guarded by Anton Wallace. Back to Cravens there from number 30, Brody Smith. He'll find Copeland. Gets it inside to Knoll. Knoll's layup is going to be good.
And that's going to be where the Broken Arrow Tigers are going to struggle. They're going to have to fight inside for the ball.
And that's a turnover there by the Tigers. With it is Cravens. Goes up with the layup on Howell. That one no good. Rebounded by Copeland, who goes up, and that one is no good, but he's going to go to the line. And Brody Smith, not Copeland, is going to have a chance for 2 free throws here.
You see Howell with his hands straight up, makes a perfect play, but he's got to rely on his teammates to come and follow up behind him with that rebound, because then you get a silly foul, and now they're shooting 2.
First one from Smith is going to be good. Huskies already making I was about to say a sub. I just haven't seen Best get the ball yet. Second free throw good there from Smith. 4-2 ball game. Wallace with it. Cravens playing some pressing defense. Gets to Shockley. Shockley being guarded by Knoll. Screen set. Gets it to Wallace. Wallace resetting it here, being guarded heavily by Cravens. Gets it to Howell. Howell goes right and then goes left. Pull up Jay from Howell. That one's good, and it's a tie ball game.
Tigers slowing things down here early, as they usually like to play fast.
Knoll with it. Trying to back down Shockley. Goes up with the layup. That one no good. Rebound Talley. Now with it is Howell. Carrying it up quickly here. Spins inside. Layup is going to be good there from Howell. The Tigers take the lead here early in this one. Cravens carrying it up. Wallace guarding. Now with it, freshman Jarrell Copeland. Knoll with it. Goes with the hook shot. That one no good. Rebound Talley, who finds Howell. Good athleticism there from Talley to keep it in. Howell gets it into solid Wallace, and that one is a good layup there for Talley. We already have a timeout here from head coach Scott Norris of the Edmond North Huskies. We will stay here. What do you like so far there, Jared?
Yeah, it's important for the Tigers to play at their pace today. You see those last two buckets, they come quickly. You've got Tally driving the lane. You've got Howell creating his own shots. That's what's going to be important for the Tigers, playing at their pace and making the Edmond North Huskies a little bit off their game because they can't get to their own speed.
No subs made here so far in this one. Coach Norris just wanted to talk things through with the Huskies. Knoll to inbound. He'll get it to Best. Zayden Best is going to carry it up. And guarded by Devon Wallace. Best trying to get something going. Inside is Copeland, and that's going to be another turnover there by the Huskies. Tally finds Anton Wallace. He goes left. Back out to Tally, who's going to lose it. Copeland to Knoll. Knoll with Shockley on him. Euro steps his way in there, and he's going to be fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2.
One thing that's really important for these two teams is keeping possession of the ball. It's important that you don't make mistakes yourself. One thing that Edmond North has been a little bit of cautious this year is they make a lot of careless turnovers, but same thing. Both these teams like to play fast, so you've got to take care of the ball.
First free throw no good there from Logan Knoll. He goes 1 for 2 from the line. As DJ Howell's going to carry it up here for the Tigers. Being guarded by Best, gets it to Tally at the wing. Bounce pass to Shockley, who finds Wallace. Ref calling an off-ball foul. It's going to be on Zayden Best of the Huskies. And that is going to be the first team foul of this one for the Huskies. Shockley with it. Pull up Jay. That one is good from 3 there from Logan Shockley. No hesitation.
That's what you love as a big. He can spread the floor, take the 3 when needed, but also get down and dirty and rebound the basketball.
Zayden Best with it. Gives it to Copeland. Brody Smith. Brody Smith with it. Goes up, no good. Rebound, DJ Howell. Good no-look pass there from Tally. That is good on the layup for Tally. Look at this Cravens. Talking about in pregame, he's so far kind of absent in this one, Jared. Smith setting a screen for Cravens. Cravens pull-up jumper, that one is good.
I think he found a little something now.
Tally outside to Shockley. Another three-pointer from Shockley. That one, however, no good.
One thing about these two teams is that they're both very streaky. You don't want to let them make multiple shots in a row or else things could get lopsided quick.
Copeland outside to Knoll. Decides to drive in. That's going to be a charge. Clear as day. Feet were set from Tally, and that's good effort there from Jalen Tally.
That's something you love as a coach. And here at Broken Arrow, I know Bo Wallace preaches to all of his players, step up, take a charge, and be the man.
Eugene Mason, Nija Noyes, and Corbin Dow checking into this one for the Tigers. (13-7) ball game. Around 3 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Tigers with the lead. Howell setting up the offense. Gets it to Mason. Gives it to Tally. Tally pull up 3. That one is good there from Jalen Tally. Now there's Cravens. Tigers scoring a will here so far. Cravens inside to Knoll. That's going to be another charge called, this time for Corbin Dow. That's going to be another foul there from Logan Knoll. That's his second. He'll be checked out pretty quickly in this one as A.J. Moore goes in for the Huskies.
And as a Tiger fan, you love to take out these bigs early in games. Create space in the paint. Make bench players contribute for Edmond North.
Howell Guarded by Best, gets it to Noyes, who finds Mason. Mason for three. That one is no good. Rebound Zayden Best. Now there's Chauncey Cravens carrying it up quickly. Gets it to Copeland. Being guarded by Noyes. Drives inside. Layup is no good, and he will be fouled as he heads to the line for two.
Now, believe it or not, Copeland is a 6'5" freshman. He is a stud of a basketball player here early on in his high school career, but he's strong, he's physical, and he's athletic. So we can expect that from him all night tonight.
They'll make us first. As Devon Wallace goes back into this one, DJ Howell getting a quick breather. Don't expect him to be out too long. Two for two there for Copeland. It's a 7-point game. Eugene Mason to carry it up. Mason to Wallace. Now to Talley, top of the key. He goes left, gets it to Dow. Corbin Dow inside, ducks it all over him! Are you kidding me? A two-hand flush there from Corbin Dow. Cravens with it. Looking to come back from that. Gets it out to Copeland. Now with it is Zayden Best. That one's tripped away from Talley. Now with it is Corbin Dow once again. Goes inside, lays it up, and that one's good from Corbin Dow. A timeout from head coach Scott Norris of the Huskies.
And that's what you love to see as Tiger fans. You want to run away with momentum. Like I said earlier, you let one of these teams get hot, and things start to get lopsided in the scoreboard.
Edmond North, a very, very solid program, making the state championship last season, losing to the Owasso Rams. I mean, this is a team that you mark on your schedule as a hard-fought test, and so far they're not showing it. The Tigers are kind of walking all over them.
Yeah, both of these teams really looked at this schedule and said this is going to be one of the more important games. And it's great as a Tiger fan that it's early in the season, but you can't let a team like Edmond North, who is disciplined, well coached, fight their way back into this game if you're the Tigers. You've got to stay disciplined, keep possession of the basketball, and make easy baskets.
We're going to send it down to Madison Dildine, who heard from Coach Wallace there in the huddle. Madison, what do you have for us?
He said, hey guys, we need to stay in and make them have to move. He said, great job in transition, Ethan.
Thank you, Madison. 20-9 ball game, a little under 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. AJ Moore to inbound here for the Huskies. Best with it. Now with it is Cravens. He's going right. Screen set by Weaver. He passes it to the corner. Finds Moore. Now with it is Cravens. Weaver. Back to Cravens. Cravens pull-up jumper. That one off the glass, and that one's going to be good.
And that's what you don't want to happen. You do not want Cravens to get in a rhythm.
Talley inside. And that one's just going to be thrown away. He was probably thrown off from the contact of the 6'11 senior Jake Weaver. Cravens with the ball. Being guarded by Mason. Zayden Best now has it. Back to Cravens. Cravens for three. Two hands in his face. That one no good. Rebound Dow. Corbin Dow gets to Nigel Noyes. Corbin Dow inside. Shoots it off the glass, and that one's good. He's got 6 points in this ballgame. Now that is Best. He goes left, screen set by Weaver. Goes back inside. That's a poor pass, trying to find A.J. Moore, and that's just going to go out of bounds.
And if you're Edmond North, you can't have plays like that. You've got to take care of the ball early and often. If you're giving up possessions, you're giving up points.
Wallace with it. Gets it to Mason. Mason with the lob. That one not as emphatic, but still 2 points as Jalen Talley lays it in. Cravens with it. It's going to be an off-ball foul. It's going to be called on Devon Wallace. So he shoved A.J. Moore there.
And that's one of those, just two guys being physical, Devon happened to be on the wrong side of the call.
Cravens with it. Looking his best. Step back three. That one is no good. Rebound Weaver. Now that is Cravens. Inside to Weaver. Weaver just goes up with it, and that's an easy layup for a 6'11 guy like Weaver. Half-court pull-up. That one no good. 24-13 ball game. The Tigers lead it. Have a quick start. We'll be right back here on ArrowVision with more basketball after this.
Hey, Broken Arrow fans, score big with TTCU Federal Credit Union's School Pride Card. Each time you use your card, we donate to Broken Arrow Public Schools, adding to the $2.5 million we've given statewide. TTCU, where members are raving fans.
Introducing QT Pay, the easiest way to transform every trip and every gallon into instant savings every time you pay. QT Pay. It just makes sense.
Around the clock, throughout eastern Oklahoma, we're devoted to improving the health of our communities, our home. We are your friends and neighbors. We are the people of St. Francis.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. 24-13 is the score here in this ball game. The Tigers not necessarily walking away with it, as it's pretty early in this game, but they are dominating. What do you think about this so far, Jared?
The Tigers are just here to they're taking care of business. I mean, you looked at the keys early into the game. Coach Wallace said he's got to rebound. You've got to take care of the ball, and you've got to set good screens. So far, the Tigers have done all three of those things very well.
And Cravens has it. Gets it to Weaver. Back to Cravens. Being guarded by Mason. He drives inside. Pump fakes. Gets it out to Copeland in the corner. He gets it back to Cravens.
Not a lot from the young Copeland yet.
Cravens going left inside. And that layup is no good. He was probably not anticipating Wallace falling like that. Now is Howell. Howell behind the back. He's going to lose that, but gets it right back, and he's going to be fouled. And he's going to the line for two.
That's one thing about DJ Howell is he knows how to keep the basketball in his hands after playing high school basketball for so long now. As a senior, it just comes to you a little bit more. You figure out how to handle the ball even in crazy situations.
Out the line, looking to add two more to the score. He hits the first. Substitution for Edmond North as Cooper Shue goes in. Howell goes 2 for 2. It's a 13-point ball game. Cravens carrying it up for the Huskies. Tigers lead it, being guarded by Mason. Gets it to Weaver, top of the key. He's trying to find somebody here. Bounce passes it there to Cravens. Goes behind the back, being guarded by Mason. Now if it is Best snatch back. A little pass there. Now there's Cravens driving inside. He finds it back to Zayden Best. Looking a little disoriented here so far in this possession for the Huskies. Now with it is Cravens. Being doubled. Really good defense here from the Tigers. Now with it is Weaver. Copeland now in the corner. Drives inside, hop steps. And that is no good, but he's going to the line for two as there was contact on that one.
And as a coach, that's one of the worst things you could have. You play great defense for almost a minute and a half, it feels like, on the court, and then you end up with 2 free shots on a foul that maybe could have been prevented.
Copeland's first, no good. Coming back into this game for the Tigers in place of Eugene Mason and Corbin Dow is going to be Jalen Talley and Nigel Noyes. And 0 for 2 from the line there from Copeland. Now this is DJ Howell. He goes right, gets to Wallace. Finds Talley for a 3. That one is no good off the front of the rim, rebounded by Weaver. Cravens now has it. Gets it to Best. being guarded by Howell. Gets it to Weaver, top of the key. Hands it off to Cravens. Being guarded heavily by Anton Wallace. That one blocked by Wallace, and Wallace with the rebound. And referee is going to say that the heel of Anton Wallace was out of bounds when he grabbed that rebound.
Yeah, it looked like Anton hadn't quite established position back on the court, which that means if you're out of bounds, you got to get both feet back onto the playing court before you're known as established.
Brody Smith checked back into this one for Weaver. Best making Howell jump. He goes up for the shot. That one is no good. Rebound Shockley. Heavily contested jumper. Shockley to Noyes. Nigel Noyes inside. Back to Talley, who saves it, and that is still nobody's ball as DJ Howell gets possession back. Not a backcourt, it was touched by the Huskies. Being guarded by Shue. Gives it to Wallace, who then gives it to Shockley. Shockley, bounce pass back door. That one is going to go out of bounds. A turnover there from the Tigers, and Devon Wallace is going to check back into this one in place of his brother Anton. Inbounding is Shue. 5:30 left here in the second quarter. Smith gets to Cravens. Now there's Copeland. Jabs left, goes up for the jumper. That one is good there from Copeland. Wallace gets it to Shockley. He gets it back to Wallace at the wing. DJ Howell making his man fall a little bit there, and that shot is good from DJ Howell.
DJ Howell loves that mid-range area. If you're Edmond North, you've got to keep him away from it, or else he is just going to live in that 10 to 15-foot area.
Copeland gets it to Smith. Back to Copeland inside. That one last touched. I would look to be Logan Shockley, and it'll remain with the Huskies.
Tigers have got to find Copeland on this possession. He's had about 2 or 3 where he's taken good quality shots and either gotten fouled or made a bucket.
Inbounding is Cravens. He's got to find somebody soon. Now to the Smith. Fade away, hook shot. That one is good there for Smith. 28-17. Tigers lead with 4:30 left in the first half. Devon Wallace with it. Now with it is Howell. Screen set by Shockley. Now with it is Nigel Noyes. Being guarded by Shue. Gets it back to Howell for a deep range 3, and that one is good with a hand in his face. Makes it look effortless. Now with it is Cravens. 31-17 now for the Tigers. Cravens being guarded by Howell. Gets it to Copeland. And that one is just going to be stolen by Talley with no issues whatsoever. Sets up a pass. That one going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Talley. You could see Howell literally set up the play. It just did not go to work to fruition.
That's sometimes just how the ball rolls. Sometimes you see the right thing, but the execution of the pass or the catch just doesn't work out, and you're just looking at a simple turnover that you got to get the ball back now.
Eugene Mason back into this one for the Tigers. Cravens with the rock, yet to get a break. Back to Cravens in the corner. Goes left, pull up 3. That one is no good. Airballs that one. Shue tried throwing it off of Nigel Noyes, but unfortunately for him, his foot was already out of bounds when he tried to make the effort. Student section letting Cravens hear it. Now that is Wallace. Gets to Talley. Now that is Mason. Into the corner to Wallace. Who drives inside. Corner shot. Makes his man jump. Howell out to Mason for 3. That one is good there for Eugene Mason. Off of the dime there from DJ Howell.
And great ball movement by the Tigers there. One person might have had a good look, but we passed it to get another better look.
Cravens. Gets it to Shue. And then finds Smith. And then he finds Copeland. Copeland for a pull-up shot. No good. Rebound Tally. Now with it is Mason. Good spin move there from Eugene Mason, but he's going to lose it right after. Cravens now with the rock. And that's going to be a foul there on Eugene Mason. A little bit too much contact there at half court. Not something you want to do. And Corbin Dow looks like is going to replace him after that mistake.
Corbin Dow checking in for the Tigers.
Cravens. Gets it to Best, who finds Weaver, who's back into this one for the Huskies. Cravens with the rock. Goes left off the screen from Weaver. Gets it to Best in the corner, who does a Lonzo Ball impression type of pass. Cravens inside. He's going to be fouled. I believe the ref is going to call that one on the floor, which he is, and that's going to be an inbound pass.
That's one thing. Cravens loves to get to the paint. He loves to make those difficult shots whenever he's getting pushed around, and he just figures out a way to find his way into that inner circle.
Najanoy's checked out. Coming back into the game is Eugene Mason after he just got a quick breather. Shoe inside to Weaver. Ref calls a travel there on the 6'11 senior Weaver, and that's going to be a turnover. 2:07 left here in the first half, 34-17. Tigers lead it.
Tigers are going to want to finish this half with the same energy that they started it with. It's getting a little quiet in the gym, and so they're going to want to find some momentum here with this possession.
Wallace. Screen set by Dow. He uses it. Goes inside. Passes back out to Howell. Howell making his man stumble, and that three is no good. Rebound Weaver. Now with it is Cravens. He goes left. Makes his man fall. It's going to be a blocking foul called there on Corbin Dow. And Tigers still not in the bonus, but they're going to call that a shooting foul on that one, so he'll go to the line for two.
And that's one Corbin trying to make an offensive charge foul right there. Just never could quite get set, and Cravens is so shifty it's hard to get set with him.
We'll attest to that, Jared. Regardless of the struggles that Edmond North has had, Cravens has shown very good dribbling and just really good shiftiness altogether. Both shots from the line are good for Cravens. Mason booping it back to Howell. Minute 30 left here in the first half. Howell with it. Gets it to Tally for three. That one is off the top, and that's going to go out of bounds.
Tigers with two possessions now with no bucket. They got to find a way to maybe make some chaos happen in their favor.
Cravens being guarded by Howell. Copeland back to Cravens. Gets to Weaver. Mason tried reading that, and that's going to leave Shue in the corner for three, and that one is good. There for number 12, Cooper Shue. Now to this Wallace. Now to Dow. 12-point game. Gets it to Mason. Now to this Tally as he heads inside. Layup is good there for Jalen Tally. And it looks like it's going to be a timeout called by Coach Wallace. Only a 30-second call here from Coach Wallace, so we'll stay here. 36-22, 38 seconds left. Jared, what do the Tigers need to do to close out this first half?
If I'm Coach Wallace, I'm in that huddle saying we need to have a little more pressure on defense. We looked a little too relaxed right now. They're getting easy shots because when we make an effort, it's not 100%. We want to see 100% effort on defense, create some chaos, get a layup on the other end.
Breaking their huddle, 36-22, their largest lead of the night, being a 17-point lead earlier in this quarter.
And you see it now, the Tigers walking up full court just to get a little bit of pressure, just to get them on their toes a little bit more so Edmond North isn't as relaxed as they've been the last three possessions.
Shue inbounds. Cravens back to Shue. Now that is Cravens being guarded by Wallace. 25 seconds left here in the second quarter. Best pump fakes it, goes inside, shot is good, and it's an and one there for Zayden Best.
And right there, you just see miscommunication by the Tigers. You've got one guy running across the court uncovered, and then you're looking around saying, who do you have, who do I have? And then you get an easy look that leads to an and one bucket.
Best, man, looking to make this an 11-point game. And that shot is good. Naja Noyes coming into this one for Tally. Refs just blowing whistles as another sub is going in. Brody Smith taking over for Weaver.
Got a tied shoe on the court.
Yeah, an untied shoe. Ref with the thumbs up, and it looks like we're about to get back started here. 21 seconds left.
Now, if I'm the Tigers, I might be looking to just take the last shot here, get a good look, go up maybe a 14, maybe a 13-point lead, go into half feeling a little bit more comfortable.
Hollis with it. He goes left, outside to Corbin Dow for three. That one is no good. And, Naja Noyes gets the ball back. No good on the last second shot, 36-25. With that being said, good first half here for the Tigers. We're going to send it down to Dildine, who has Coach Wallace with her.
Coach, you've got an 11-point lead as you head into the locker room. You've got an 11-point lead as you head into the locker room. What's working?
I think our transition offense has been really good. I think they've gotten a couple second shots that we've got to take care of, and they've made some baskets inside the paint, but we're doing a good job on their guards and containing them, but we've just got to keep running in transition, get easy baskets.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Madison. 36-25, Tigers lead. Jared, before we head to halftime, what notes do you have?
Yeah, so from the Tigers' perspective, you love the tempo. You love getting the ball up the court quickly. That's what you want. If I'm Edmond North, you saw later in that half, they slow things down, they get the looks they want, and things go their way. You got a 17-point lead if you're the Tigers. Edmond North cuts it down to 11. Something to build on for Edmond North, but if you're the Tigers, you've got to regroup and get back to your tempo play.
Other than the end of that first half, a lot of things working for the Tigers. 36-25. We'll be right back here on ArrowVision with more Tiger basketball after this break.
Hey Tiger football fans, I'm Madison Dildine, joined along new head football coach Travis Hill, and we're here at Memorial Stadium about to go 100 yards. You ready?
I'm ready, let's roll.
Let's do it. Coach, how excited is your family to have you back with the Tigers?
Absolutely. You know, I got 2 young people that graduated from Broken Arrow Public Schools, and the wife, we live right around the corner, old educators, retired now, so they're excited to have us back in the community involved in what I like to do.
The 2018 state championship team, you were a part of that on the coaching staff. What makes Broken Arrow different?
Well, you know, it's unique. A lot of people use the term the largest school in the state, all those things, but what makes it different, it's a one-horse town, and I love it, and it's as tight a community as I've been around. And so that's really exciting. People love to be from here, proud to be from here, and those things are just so unique because you don't see that as much pride as you do in some other communities.
What can we expect over the next several months?
Well, you know, a lot of hard work. Those are things that take place. That's what we want to challenge our young people with, just an introduction. And basically the comment was, we're talking about it. Now we got to go do it. So we're looking forward to that. A lot of hard work, a lot of opportunity to get bigger, faster, stronger, and start cutting an idea of what we're going to be doing in our upcoming 25-26 school year.
What's your message to your future team, your future coaching staff, and obviously Tiger fans?
Well, you know, like I said, there's some little things explained to them in there. You know, the first thing is that, you know, no leadership, no wins, no success. Coach's leadership, we're going to be all right. Player leadership is what it's all about. That means championship. So those things were directed. Like I kind of mentioned earlier, it's not nothing we talk about. It's what we do on an everyday basis. That's what we show is what we've become. So that will be the challenge that's made not only to the kids, but to the coaches as far as us trying to get back on track and go win big football games.
Come and see about it. Yeah. Come and see about it. Let me see about it. I got the game with me. Come and see about it. Come and see about it. Come and see about me. Come and see about me. Come and see about it. Come and see about me. Come and see about it. Come and see about me. I got the game with me. Come and see about 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 it. Come and see about me. Come and see about it. Come and see about me. I got the game with me. Come and see about me. Yeah. Come and see about it. I got the game with me. Come and see about it. Yeah. Come and see about it. Come and see about it.
Hello, BA family. I'm here with a very special group today. I'm talking a very special group. In Oklahoma, the very first unified state champion cheer group here today. Awesome. We've got the unified cheer, and then we have their peer mentor group, the freshman Tigette squad here, teamed together. Again, went down to Moore High School and won the very first state championship, as you can see here with the trophy. Very prestigious, big award, so proud of them. Coach Gould here. Do you want to talk about that and how all this got started?
Yeah, so we started our cheer team about 6 years ago. It took us getting a school program going for Special Olympics Oklahoma to recognize that, hey, cheer isn't going anywhere. So they started doing cheer as a team sport last year and then added it to the OSSAA championships this year. So it's been a long process, but it has been awesome. We had Coach Reeser over here step in, and she was our choreographer. I'm going to let her talk just a little bit about her role in everything.
Hi, I'm Allie. I coach these wonderful athletes. They did an amazing job. We put in lots of work and time. It was really neat to see their peers get to be one-on-one with each of our athletes. Yeah, it's just an amazing program.
So proud of everybody, and again, this sets a legacy for this group and for this next team coming up next year. Thank you all. I'm proud of what you do. Can you help me with this now? Always remember, the best is yet to come.
It was a really good first half, other than kind of towards the end for the Tigers. What notes do you have regarding, just their pace of play, how they've been doing?
Yeah, so for what I was told as a player and by Coach Wallace specifically, basketball is a game of runs. You saw it in the first quarter. They go 24-13, great run. Second quarter, it's a 12-10. It's a little more even. Now if you're Broken Arrow, you can't let Edmond North go on their run. It might happen, but it's got to end quickly, and you've got to be able to turn the momentum back to your favor.
For sure. Tigers returning back to their regular starting lineup that they had at the start of this one. It looks like the Huskies are going to follow suit and do the same. An 11-point game for the Tigers, their biggest lead of the night being 17 early in the second quarter.
Going to look early to keep JD and DJ going early, as they've got 24 of the Tigers' 36 points. You want to keep them hot while getting other guys involved early.
Howell going left, or going right, excuse me. Gets it to Shockley. Shockley with the land. He's going to be fouled there as he tries passing down to Talley. Now going to be called on Knoll. Foul that early to start the second half. Not something a coach ever wants. Now that is Wallace. Devon Wallace out to Talley for three. That one is no good. Rebound Best. And now that is Cravens. Gets it to Knoll. He finds Smith. There's a foul called. It looks like it's going to be called on Devon Wallace. It's an off-ball foul. That's going to be his second personal foul of the game. Knoll inbound. Gets it to Cravens. They'll find Smith. Now that it's Copeland. Back inside to Smith. Goes to Knoll. Knoll's layup is going to be good. And the Huskies open up the scoring here in the second half.
And that's what the Huskies want. They want to get deep. They want to penetrate the lane early and get those easy baskets.
This is Devon Wallace. Gets it to Howell. Howell inside. Goes up with the layup. That one is no good. Tried using his length to his advantage. Did not work out. Smith gets the rebound. Big pass there to Copeland. Gets it to Smith, who finds Cravens. Cravens inside, back to Smith. Smith is blocked by Talley, but he gets his own rebound. Misses again. Threw it off the leg of Wallace there. The Tigers get it back. Devon Wallace with it, going right. Gets it to his cousin, Anton Wallace. He passes it right back to Devon. Howell for a wide open three. That one is good there from DJ Howell.
DJ Howell keeping that streaky going. He's staying hot. He's getting shots that he likes.
Now that is Cravens, who finds Knoll. Knoll to Smith. He gets it back to Cravens. Being guarded by Talley, hand in his face, takes the shot, no good. Rebound, Devon Wallace. Cross-court pass there to Julian Talley. Zayden Best with it. And he is going to be fouled there by Anton Wallace. It looked clean from over here, but the refs are saying otherwise. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, not much to go off from over here. It looks clean. Maybe a little bit of body underneath that the ref saw, but looked good.
Zayden Best at the line, shooting 2. Makes the first.
Tigers are going to have to be careful. They've picked up 11 team fouls throughout this game now. They picked up 9 in the first half, so guys are starting to pick up a little more fouling quickly, which you want those guys late in the game.
Second one's good. It's a 10-point ball game. DJ Howell carrying it up here for the Tigers. Motions Talley to go inside. Screen set by Shockley. Gets it to Shockley on the pop. Does a spin, gets it to Wallace. Wallace going back outside, resetting. Goes back inside anyways with the left hand. That one is good there for Devon Wallace.
And a little loop-de-doop from Wallace there as he just finds his way back into the paint for an easy layup.
Now it is Cravens. Looking to pass. Finds Best. He gets it back to Cravens. And they're going to call a foul there on what looks to be Devon Wallace. No, excuse me, it's going to be on Logan Shockley. An off-ball foul there. And Cravens will inbound it. Looking to find somebody. He's got to get it out quickly. Kind of forces it there to Copeland, but he holds on. Now with it is Best. Best with the pass to Smith. Smith back to Best. Best going inside, back to Smith on the inside, and that layup is going to be good there for Smith.
And a beautiful pass by Best, creating space for his teammates to have an easy layup.
Now it is Devon Wallace. And the offense set up, gets it to Anton Wallace, and then finds Talley. Jalen Talley passes it to Devon Wallace, and then finds his cousin Anton Wallace for 3, and that one is good. Family connection there from number 1 and number 2. Now it is Cravens. Gets it to Knoll. Knoll finds Copeland. Inside to Smith. Looking for something here. Smith deciding to take it himself. That one is no good. And that's going to be a foul called there on Knoll. He was riding the back of Jalen Talley. And that'll be a foul.
And something interesting to note there, the Tigers went zone. It looked like a 2-3 early, which creates rebounders, and it protects the paint. They're almost saying, hey, we want you to shoot the ball because you haven't done that too well today.
Logan Knoll going to be subbed out. He has 4 fouls in this one. And coming in is going to be A.J. Moore. Devon Wallace with the rock, a little under 4 minutes left to the third quarter. Anton Wallace finds Shockley. Shockley to Wallace. Wallace to Shockley. Jabs left, goes inside. Goes up with the lay. That one no good. Rebound Smith.
You'd like to see Shockley put it in the left hand just a little bit earlier there.
Smith with it. Out to Copeland. Copeland for a 3. That one is no good. Rebound Howell. Howell. Pull up Jay. That one is good there from DJ Howell. Now it is Cravens. Finds Best. It's a 15-point ball game. Biggest lead so far of the second half for the Tigers. Gets it inside to Moore, who finds Best. Best gets it to Cravens, finds Copeland in the corner, gets it inside to Smith. That one's poked away. Now with it is DJ Howell on the fast break here for the Tigers. He takes it himself, lays it. No, he misses that one, but Shockley was there for the rebound. It is once again a 17-point game here for the Tigers.
The important thing is that play started with the turnover on the other end.
With it is Cravens. He'll give it to Copeland, who gets it back to Cravens. Copeland. Cravens with it. Gets it to Best. Best goes left. Fadeaway jumper there from Zayden Best. That one no good. And it's going to be rebounded by Smith, but a foul is called. That one on, will look to be Devon Wallace. And the Tigers making a group substitution here. It's going to be Eugene, Mason, Corbin Dow, and Nija Noyes coming in place of DJ Howell, Anton Wallace, and Jalen Talley. Huskies yet to be in the bonus, so it's going to be an inbound pass here coming from Copeland.
And the nice thing about this Tigers team is they can make those large subs because you don't lose a lot of experience with this team. A lot of juniors and seniors on this basketball team.
Copeland inside. Tried going up with it. Almost got denied, but Shockley is going to foul him. And he'll go to the line for 2, and that's going to put the Tigers into the bonus as they have 5 team fouls. First one from Copeland, no good.
Copeland struggling from the free throw line today.
I was about to say the same thing.
I think he's 1 of 4 as of right now.
Make that 1 of 5. Dow with the rebound. Mason with the basketball. Wallace telling him to slow it down, to which he does. The sophomore getting the offense set up. Finds Nija Noyes, who gets it to Shockley. Shockley rolling right, takes it back out, gets it to Mason. Back to Shockley. He has the 6'11 Weaver on him, goes up for the layup. He's going to be fouled there by Luke Weaver. Yep, it's going to be on Luke Weaver.
That's what you want to see from this Tigers basketball team. Early in the first quarter, whenever they scored 24 points, they were getting to the rim, creating fouls, which makes free throws.
Now Shockley to the line for 2, looking to extend this lead. And that he does, an 18-point lead, looking to make it 19. This is now the biggest lead of the game so far for the Tigers. Second one good. Tigers currently just dominating the state runner-ups right now here at the Fieldhouse. 50-31, a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Moore gets it to Cravens. Cravens inside to Weaver. Weaver back out to Copeland in the corner, gets it back to Cravens.
You're starting to see that 2-3 in play now. They're keeping the ball out on the perimeter.
Best for 3, that one is no good, but they're going to call a foul, and he'll go to the line for 3.
And that's an avoidable foul if you can make it. They haven't been hitting threes, and all you need is a hand in the face, but you get up a little bit in his grill, and you knock him over. That's 3 shots now that they get for free.
Jared, as a former player yourself for the Tigers, what is Coach Wallace thinking, especially with such a sizable lead like this, 50-31?
Well, he's gonna lead on his veteran players right here. You've got to take care of the ball and not make mistakes. That's the most important thing for the Tigers right now, and Coach Wallace will be harping on them. Make the right passes, make the easy passes. You've done enough to get the lead. Now just be smart.
Second free throw, no good, and that's 0 for 2 so far in the first 2. Free throw trouble is definitely a big part of this Edmond North game so far. I mean, they're down 19. They can't hit free throws. Even the student section chanting work on free throws to the Huskies. Ref blowing a whistle. Looks like we're going to have a couple subs here from each squad as Anton Wallace goes in for the Tigers and Cooper Shue goes in for the Huskies. Wallace carrying it up, a minute 20 left in the third. Gets it to Noyes. And finds Shockley, top of the key. He'll hand it off to Wallace for three. That one is good there from Anton Wallace. And that is a 21-point game now for the Tigers. Best gets to Cravens. He finds Shu inside to Weaver. Back out to Shu. Now to Cravens. Cravens fakes it left. Gets to Shu. Back inside to Weaver. Weaver spin lay. That one no good. Rebound Corbett Dow. Who now finds Devon Wallace. Bit of a quick possession now here for the Tigers. He drives in. Layup is good off the left hand there for Devon Wallace.
Devon Wallace has really picked things up this quarter, whether that's scoring the ball, passing the ball, or just being the quarterback there.
Best. Shu for a deep three-hand in his face. That one rims out. Rebounded by Weaver. He can't hit the layup. Corbin Dow with it now. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. 55-32. Anton Wallace with it. He goes left. Best guarding him closely. Scoops it. Tries scooping it to Dow. That's going to be a turnover. 3 seconds left here. What can the Huskies do? Best won't get it off in time. 55-32, a huge lead here for the Tigers as we head into the fourth quarter. Stay with us. This is ArrowVision. We'll be right back.
While you are teaching someone special the nuances of keeping the wheel steady, we can provide you means for you to maintain financial equilibrium. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first.
It's an important score. Everyone is anxious to know. That's why our TTCU app can help you improve your credit score. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance.
Tulsa Bone and Joint, Northeast Oklahoma's sports medicine experts. We are pleased to help you and the athletes in your life with a number of surgical and non-surgical options. Tulsa Bone and Joint is proud to serve as team orthopedist for local high schools such as Broken Arrow, Owasso, Sapulpa, Cascia Hall, and Bishop Kelly. Tulsa Bone and Joint, moving life forward.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. Madison Dildine was there in the huddle during that quarter break. Madison, what did you hear from Coach Wallace and the crew?
Lots of, hey, good jobs, especially to Corbin Dow. He said, great rebounds, Corbin. We cannot let off the gas. We have to continue to apply pressure. Ethan?
56-32. It's a 24-point game here for the Tigers. If you're Coach Wallace and the Tigers, you're feeling really good about this, especially against a team that's a state runner-up last year, losing to Owasso in the final.
One thing, you've just got to limit possessions for Edmond North. That means rebound the ball and take care of the ball. You want to control the possession.
Look at this Copeland. He finds Leeds, who gets it to Cravens. Cravens back to Leeds. Back to Cravens. Now with it is Shu. Shot from Leeds. That one no good. Rims out. Rebounded by Corbin Dow. Corbin Dow now with it. Gets it to Nigel Noyes, and that's just poor handling there from Nigel Noyes. You got to hold on to that basketball. Cooper Shu to inbound. Knoll checked back into this one. He has 4 fouls, so definitely want to limit him defensively. With it is Knoll. Gets it to Shu, finds Cravens. Back to Shu. Going inside. That one is stripped away from Corbin Dow, but as he poked it away, he also goes out of bounds with it. I'm going to go back to the Huskies.
And that's what you like to see for Corbin. Made a mistake on one end and then fights for the ball on the other.
Now with the rock is Cravens. Gets it to Leeds. Finds Shu, and that one's stolen once again there from Corbin Dow. That's back-to-back steals. Gets it to Shockley. Jams it. Oh, and he missed the dunk, but it's rebounded there by Nigel Noyes. That's great heads-up basketball there from Nigel Noyes to put that one back. With it is Shu. He gets it to Cravens. Cravens hop steps inside, shoots it, and that one is good. Now with it is Nigel Noyes. 24-point game, 6:36 left here in the fourth. Gets it to Wallace. Wallace fade away, shot that one no good, hits the block. Weaver just can't get a rebound though. Back with it is Wallace, who finds Shockley. Nigel Noyes for 3. That one is no good, missed that. Goes out of bounds.
Right now from the Tigers, you're seeing hustle play after hustle play. That's what wins you fourth quarters. Who's got the most gas at the end of the game to finish it out?
Now with it is Cravens. Shoe inside to Weaver. Weaver, good pass there to Knoll. That's good ball vision there from Luke Weaver. Now with it is Naja Noyes. Gets to the corner to Jalen Talley. Jabbing right, goes left now, lays it up. That's going to be blocked by Weaver, who was able to get the rebound this time. Cravens now with it. Slowing it down, passes it to Weaver, and then gets it to Leeds. Leeds going left, gets it out to Shoe. Shoe looking to find somebody here, finds Cravens. It's going to go to by Anton Wallace. Pull-up jumper there from Cravens. That one is no good. Rebounded by DJ Howell. Howell going right. Has a screen set by Talley. Step back three there from Howell. And one for DJ Howell. Are you kidding me?
Beautiful shot there by DJ Howell. Sometimes when you're feeling it, everything just happens to go in the hoop. And right now, it feels like DJ's in one of those modes.
For a home opener, Jared, this game is going every way you want it to. I mean, what else could the Tigers possibly improve on? I don't really think they can improve on much.
No, this is a perfect season home opener for the Tigers. I mean, you invite basically one of the best teams in the league last year to your gym, and then you come out and make a statement. Now, with that being said, you got 5 minutes to further on that statement. You don't want any point of life to come back for the Tigers.
With it is Leeds. Gets it to Smith. Smith dribbles right, gets it back to Cravens. Cravens going inside. Pulls up from the mid-range. That one no good. Rebound Talley. Talley's been all over the boards here tonight. Now with it is Howell. He spins to his left. Trying to make his defender jump, goes up. No good, but the rebound from Noyes, he can't get it in. Now to this Cravens, being doubled at half. Leeds gets to the corner to Knoll. Knoll going inside, reverse lay, that one's good.
Now if you're the Huskies, you just got to look for anything positive to build off of. So maybe that layup, get another turnover, maybe flip the game on its head if you can, but they're just running out of time here.
That is DJ Howell. At this point in the game, you're up by so much. Why not take as much clock off as you can? Noyes. Shifty dribbling here. Noyes goes inside. It's no good. Rebound Leeds. He's got Cravens down court. Somewhat of a cherry pick. Makes his man jump. And that one is good on the leg. That is Howell. 3:35 left here in this ball game. 62-40. Gives it to Wallace. Finds Talley. He'll dish that one to Noyes. Noyes gets it inside to Talley, being posted up by Knoll, and that one is going to be turned over. Now with it is Brody Smith. He just clearly picked up his dribble. Ref with no call there. Are you kidding me? That one blocked. And it's a foul on the other end. A little bit of a strange call. Fans definitely disagree with that one.
Just a series of unfortunate events for the Tigers if you're looking at that one. Not much you can really complain about being up 22, but you still kind of like those things to be cleaned up on the court.
Well, stuff happens. As you said, Jared, a 22-point lead. Knoll at the line. He'll make his first, and Devon Wallace and Eugene Mason are going to come into this one in place of Corbin Dow and Anton Wallace. Second one no good off the front of the rim there from Knoll. Howell looking to Coach Wallace for guidance here. Now with it is Devon Wallace. Gets it to DJ Howell. Jabs left. He's being doubled. Wallace wide open for a three. That sets up a great shot, but he's going to miss that one as it goes out of bounds. And the Huskies get possession. With it is Best, 2:40 left here in the game. Zayden Best from left finds Copeland. Copeland inside, Euros his way in. That one is good. Off the Euro step floater. Mason to Tally. Tally cross-court pass, that just barely works. Now with it is DJ Howell as he goes inside, spins his way in. Layup is good there for DJ Howell.
And that's just further proof that DJ Howell's been able to do pretty much whatever he wants today. He's getting easy baskets, easy 15-footers, and everything's falling.
Best shot no good. Now with it is Nija Noyes heading inside, lays it up. That one no good, rebounded by Brody Smith. Copeland, wide open mid-range shot, that one no good.
Edmond North showing a little bit of fight, not giving up on this game, even though it seems to be out of hand.
Noyes with it, he's just holding it, waiting for pressure from the Huskies. And that he gets from Copeland. Now with it is Tally. DJ Howell swings it over to Eugene Mason and then gets it back to Jalen Tally. Devon Wallace basically on an island right there. Gets rid of it, finds Mason, back to Wallace, inside to Tally. Tally goes up, layup is good there for Jalen Tally. That just puts a button on this game.
And this is one of those, if you're the Tigers, you walk away with your head so high going into this season. It's the type of momentum that you want to go into this long break where you'll have tournaments, you'll have away games for a long time, and you want to win in late December rather. So it sets up your season perfectly.
Wallace gets it to Nija Noyes, goes up with it, layup's no good, gets his own rebound and tips it in. Has a little bit of words there for Copeland after that. 30 seconds left of this game. That's going to be a charging foul on Zayden Best. DJ Howell setting his feet perfectly there.
And that's what you love. You just love when guys aren't giving up, even whenever they're on the winning side of blowouts. You want to see those hustle plays. As a coach, you get a little scared because you don't want your best players getting hurt, but you love to see the all-out effort throughout the entire game.
Wallace with it. Edmond North still pressing. Fans on their feet now cheering. This one is over. 8 seconds left. Clock ticking. Mason with it. And that is going to be a home opening win here for the Broken Arrow Tigers over state runner-ups Edmond North. Huge win for the Tigers to start their home season off. And playing the fight song here. Just a huge win for the Tigers. It was a great offensive showcase here in this one for them. Really, really well done. Like you were saying, Jared, they just kept showing effort the entire time.
They did, and if you're Edmond North, you look at yourselves in the mirror and you say, what could we have done better? And sometimes we just got to make shots, and the other team just went 120% the whole time.
Coach Wallace doing a couple more things as we're about to send it down to Madison and Ildine for a post-game interview here with Coach Wallace. Madison?
You open your home game with a win. What are your takeaways from tonight?
That was fun. You know, I mean, I knew they were really good, and we've been focusing on them since last Tuesday or Wednesday after we played our game. But our kids came out here and just executed, and it got a little sloppy down there in the fourth quarter, but we had enough cushion to be able to just kind of withstand everything else they were trying to throw at us. So I'm really proud of our kids.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madison. A huge win. As I've said countless times for the Tigers. Jared, any last final notes before we send it off?
No, this is the effort you want to see all season long. Now, if you're the Tigers, you got to turn this one game into 5 games. You got to keep the streaks going because that's how you get into positions to win late into the season.
Thank you, Jared, for that. I'm Ethan Scott, joined alongside Jared Barge. Thank you for watching ArrowVision. We will see you guys next time.